What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. UFC 319 Watchalong. We're here. UFC is in Chicago, and we've got a big one today. Hey, Rhythm. Oh, heated. It got heated at the weigh-ins. Where to watch? 10 Sports HD1. Online, I have no idea, LJ, to be honest with you. You might have to get creative, I suppose. Hey, Mohammed. Don't have cable. Yeah, you're going to have to get creative, dude. Probably how you'd find other things to watch. You know what I mean? I thought you only watch football. I actually watch football. We do the IPL. Uh, what else? Do wrestling. Um, yeah. My God, look at how much hair Tim Elliott has on his face. Yeah, football, wrestling, cricket. We are underway, by the way. Build up to the first match has already begun. Hamzat, bro, today is the day. Today is the day if he will, what do you call it? Yeah, WWE, yeah. Today is the day if he will fulfill his prophecy. We'll find out, I guess. A prophecy set in Abu Dhabi about 2021. Flyweight action first, man. It's going to be some high pace action. Ethan, we won the France Beckenbauer Super Cup. And Harry Kane scored first goal and Diaz scored the second one, and this was his first goal as a Bayern player. Oh, goal. Because I thought he got assists in that what game was it? When they played Tottenham, right? I thought he was on the pitch there, so I thought he got something. Well, you're off to a great start then. That's good. You must be happy. Interesting. Watching some of the old matches, Hamza Chimaev's partner fought in the fight before, and he got hurt in the first round but won in the second round. By Sangur Susurbayev, something like that. He looked quite impressive, I have to say. He was showboating a little bit, he got caught, but then he ended up winning by submission in the second round. But the guy he faced moved up in weight, so it's a little different, I guess. Little different. But still, you still have to win. So see what happened in the early prelims. Ali B. Idris lost to Joseph Morales. Oh, this is the Ultimate Fighter finale. So Joe Morales won back in the UFC. Karine Silva beat Dion Barboza. Karine Silva also is a really tough fighter she is. Drakkar Close won by decision, beat Edson Barboza by decision. Edson Barboza still fighting. Incredible. Jessica Andrade lost by decision. I don't know, this is like her 7th fight this year. Crazy pace. Mihal Olisechuk won in the first round in 3 minutes. He beat Gerald Meerschaert. Then Susurkaev won by this. Okay. All right. What's the fight? Are you seeing Hamzat and Islam was I don't think they're going to fight each other, no. Tim Elliott, Kai Asakura, Michael Page, Jared Cannonier, Jeff Neal, Carlos Praes, Lerone Murphy, Aaron Pico, Dricus Duplessis, Hamza Chimaev. Here we go. It's going to be fun. Oh, did a little dive into the cage. I'll be happy if my other club also finishes top 5 or top 6 spot in the Premier League this season. When you look nonchalantly on screen, your face looks similar to that of Arjun Kapoor attitude meme that currently trending. Yes. Social media is interesting, isn't it? My God. Tim Elliott is quite jumpy. And he shaved his whole beard and everything. He looks like he didn't come out from a cave. We go Kaya Asakura, Tim Elliott, first fight. 38 years old versus 31. Tim Elliott defending his number 11 spot. Here we go. First round about to start. TDV or Hamzat? I'm not picking against DDP anymore, dude. I've learned my lesson. I picked against him way too many times already. Rickus Duplessis by TKO. Third round. I don't know if you his teammate fought earlier. He was playing around with his food and then he got tired. He got hurt in the first round. And then second round he won. He beat Eric Nolan. Short notice fight. They both won the contender series last week. But Nathan, seriously tell, are you secretly the sporting director of Manchester United? Whichever signings you wanted, you got that. Well, I wanted Visa, unfortunately. But we got Sesko, and I know everyone's going to go. We would have taken Sesko over Visa, so no point having that discussion. I wanted the one thing I didn't get rhythm is I don't think you were part of the channel at the time, to be honest, but I could be wrong. Uh, when no, you were definitely not part of the channel. That's over a year ago now. Um, when we basically made it public that we were looking for Thomas Tuchel just before the FA Cup final. I think it was maybe the last game or the second last game before the FA Cup. I basically said, because people were asking like who are we going to get next now that we are openly courting Thomas Frank. I told them I wanted sorry, Thomas Tuchel. I told them I wanted Thomas Frank. I said he's done a great job there with the fact that he has limited budget, no youth academy, relies on Scandinavian players, which is not exactly a market people really look into as much because obviously the market is very limited. What the hell is Tim Elliott doing? He's just like waving his hands around. He's getting a little too confident here. Very awkward looking style, yeah. He's jumping with a punch forward. That's interesting. Yeah, so yeah, before Ruben Amorim was even a thing, obviously. This is because we obviously continued with Eric Ten Hag for another 2-3 months. Yeah, I wanted Thomas Frank. And I saw the Spurs game yesterday and I was like, good performance by Spurs. I doubt this goes to the end. A referee decision. It won't go to a referee's decision. I think they're going to throw a lot of punches, and I thought they're definitely going to get tired if it go. It'll definitely the pace of the fight will definitely slow down if it goes 5 rounds. I think 3 rounds is reasonable. Third round TKO by DDP. Yeah. What's up, Death Killer? Also want to see your reactions on the last UFC stream, but couldn't find it. Yeah, that's because I couldn't stream it. I believe, if I remember correctly. What? Tim Elliott is so awkward, man. So awkward. Asakura got a title shot coming from Ryzen as the Ryzen champion. This is his first fight, really. Ooh, he's catching him with those uppercuts because Tim Elliott is ducking too low. Asakura's throwing with a lot of power, though, you can make out. How? Tim Elliott is 7 years older than me. He's almost 40 years old and he's so quick still. I mean, Tim Elliott fought at Mighty Mouse in his prime. Oh, capoeira kick. Ooh. Very, very tricky. Oh, he eats the leg kick, but he takes him down. Wow, snapping takedown there. Eats the leg kick, catches the leg though, and then drops him down straight into side control. Knees to the body. Oh, this could be problematic for Kaya Asakura. Oh, knees to the body. Oof. Oh, look at the Chicago crowd is booing, man. It was such a powerful takedown and they're booing. Bro, Chicago is a tough crowd, bro. Seriously. Chicago is a proper tough crowd. Yo, Tim Elliott's holding on to him, man. Hmm. It's tough to say who won that fight. I'll say Tim Elliott sealed it with a takedown. See, I was not a subscriber. I was watching a channel from time to time, and I was present when you said I want Thomas Frank. Most of my internet life, I wasn't courageous to give my opinion. Fair enough, man. You don't need to give your opinion all the time. You can always, you can just watch, right? There are so many channels where people just watch the videos. Now you're breathing to live. Yeah, tell him to stop jumping around, coach. That's a great idea. Just jumping around the whole time. People say Hamzat is the underdog. LOL. He destroyed Whitaker and DDP is a luck merchant. Oh, death killer. I don't know about that, man. Winning your last four fights the way he did doesn't seem very lucky to me. I don't know. A luck merchant might be a bit of a stretch, too. But I suppose we're going to find out, aren't we? No style, only tank for big DDP. I mean, so you might find this interesting, Death Killer, but he was on the Hilwani show last week, and he basically told Ariel that I am awkward on purpose so people cannot read the style. He's saying I look sloppy on purpose because, ooh, overhand left by Tim Elliott. Kaya Asakura is looking for the one punch, but the one punch isn't showing up right now. Oh, another overhand left. Bro, imagine eating a punch. You have to be so confident to eat a punch like this, dude. Like, hands down, walking into it. Forget how strong your chin is. You have to be so confident you don't go to sleep. Um, yeah, sorry, where was I? Yeah, awkward style. I was just thinking about it because I'm watching Tim Elliott. Tim Elliott is looking. I don't know if you're watching the match at the moment or you're waiting for the main event, Death Killer, but Tim Elliott's first round was crazy awkward. Like, it's almost unbearably awkward. He's throwing punches like this. I just saw him throw a punch like that. It's like just purposely awkward, which is very weird. But yeah, Tim Elliott is catching him though, man. He's mixing it up. He's doing these weird feints. His coach told him to stop jumping around. At least he stopped doing that. Thing is, the jumping around's actually making it successful at the moment. But yeah, I was too shy until this year because of my introvert behavior. It took me 3 years in Canada to properly talk and communicate my thoughts properly. Rhythm, all you have to do is look at a beautiful Canadian girl and then just spurt words out, even if they don't make sense. They'll find it cute. Hey Abhishek, it's been a while, Doc. How have you been? How have you been? Working and studying, I'm sure. Forests are signing left, right, and center. Dude, I'll tell you what. That Rico Lewis had a decent game yesterday. If Pep can't guarantee him game time, he still might leave. Another one. Famous man once said. I'm good, I'm good. How are you? I hate these morning UFC match, bro. I love it, man. I love it. I don't like the fight nights. The fight nights are like at 4:30, 5:30 in the morning, the main card. Nobody's doing that, dude. There's a reason I stopped watching NBA. I'm like, I couldn't, it wasn't sustainable anymore, man. Getting up at 5:30 to watch matches, going 8 o'clock to college, coming back at 1 o'clock, then doing whatever else you're doing, plus watching other sports. So NBA was the easiest thing to give up. Even now, the fight nights, I watch it later on. I don't get up at 4:30 to watch the fight nights. There was a time in life I actually did, but like the fight nights, even nowadays, they are not really strong. So I don't do it anymore, basically. So it's a ruse, defo on the level of Seth Rollins' injury issues. It's not a ruse, dude. It is. See, he does it on purpose because he thinks people think he's shit, and then when he beats everyone, everyone goes, "Oh, he." It looks like he's doing nothing, but he's actually good. It's like, yeah, I plan to be awkward and sloppy because people then expect me to do that in the cage, and then I catch them by surprise when I fight them. And If you watch all his fights, it actually does actually seem that way. When you think about it in hindsight, if you go back and watch a highlight of a full match, everybody says he's sloppy, this, that, and the other. The thing is, his real problem, Death Killer, was his nose. The level of performance has gone up, I would say, tenfold after he had nose surgery. Him and Justin Gaethje, even like Justin Gaethje, both of them had the nose. Him, Justin Gaethje, and Rafael Fiziev, they all had this nose thing. Oh, he spins in for a guillotine, mounted guillotine. Does he have both hands under? Oh, he's got both hands under. Mounted guillotine. Oh, what's going to happen here? Kaya Asakura's back's flat. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's looking to tap. He's trying to adjust. Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling. Oh, Tim Elliott left his other hand, I think. Oh, that's over. It's over. Tim Elliott, the 38-year-old. Crazy Tim. Holds on to his ranking. And Kaya Asakura is now 0-2. He lost to the champ and then lost to the 15th, 11th ranked Flyweight. Yeah. Levels are different here in the UFC, aren't they? He sits down in the corner and goes, I love this shit. Rico Lewis, huh? Yeah, because I didn't know he was going to start LJ, but apparently Forrest are looking to spend 30 something million on him. And it's like I told Nitesh yesterday, as you know, he's a City fan. I told him, like, do you want to be the guy who collects trophies like Scott Carson, or do you actually want to say that you have participated in winning these trophies? I said Rico Lewis is not 40 years old like Scott Carson. Like, you want to play while you're still young, and because this career is limited, man. This career is limited. You never know. Injuries can take everything away. Just, like Phil Jones, he started off really strong and then he just started getting injured and then it was never the same again. And these young players, credit to them, man. A lot of these young players are super, super ambitious. Yeah, so Pep has a choice. Pep either plays him or he might go. Pep's being put in positions he's not normally been put in. So yeah. Heisenberg W, he said, are you from India? I don't know why you deleted it, Heisenberg. That is absolutely fine. Where can I watch from? You can watch on 10 Sports, my friend. That's where I'm watching it on 10-1 HD. Yeah, Elliott looks poor, but sorry, this happened obviously later. But as you can tell, my friend, he's not poor, is he? He got the takedown in the first round. Kaya Asakura couldn't get up, and then he got the takedown. He got the body. He got the submission and beautifully mounted guillotine. And again, I think it's on purpose, man. It's on purpose. He's also much, much older. Kaya Asakura is now 0-2. Tough position to be in. All the hype is gone. I'm actually from North Goa, LJ. Believe it or not. It's not the best part. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah, I guess if you're a local everywhere is okay, but yeah, it's not the best part for sure. Awkward MMA is his Twitter nickname, dude. What else do you want, Death Killer? His nickname's literally Awkward MMA. But my question to you, will DDP survive the first 2 rounds of pounding from Chimaev? Because I'm still a little skeptical about DDP's stamina. I just can't pick against him anymore, man. I've learned my lesson. If he loses, he loses, but I can't pick against him. I just look like a moron every time. I'm not willing for that. Sometimes you have to learn your lesson, 4 wins when you pick against him and he still comes out on top. That's it, bro. That's it. But there's no definitive style like BJJ wrestling still looks very poor. You remember what Bilal said, right, Death Killer? What did he say? Jack Madalena is going to get these Canelo hands, dude. And we saw what hands he got in the end. Terrible schedule, no holidays on Sunday as well. Whenever I get one, I sleep the whole day. Look, he's jumping around while getting interviewed. Bro, he's such a weird Donny. Seriously. Wow, he's not fought since 2023. Bro, at this age, taking 1.5 years off is a long time. It's a long time at this age. Wow, he's looked great today. Zach Brown from Zach Brown Band is there. He's always there in these matches. Ooh, Tracy Cortez is there. Big Cat and PFT. Oh, pardon my take podcast. Oh, Jamal Hill's there with his daughter. Wow, like he's getting booed. People really don't like Jamal Hill. Did you see his interview? He was like marching around in place. He's really a weird fellow, isn't he? That's what I'm doing currently in Canada. Talking to Canadian girls and women, it helps me to be less introvert and more involved, and also reduces my stress of keeping things to myself. Also, the other thing is, if you just look at it, oh, Michael Venom Page doesn't have a flag on his thing. That is interesting. Oh, what workout he's gonna come to today? Come out to today, man. You better come out to some dance moves. The last one was boring as hell. His debut in London was the best. The Undertaker into the Afro beats was too good. Um, the thing about this rhythm also, man, you're young, yeah. You have to like talk to people and get out there, man. Like, what is the point? What is the point? Let's say tomorrow you come back to India. Rhythm, I never ever asked where you're from in India, by the way. You only just told me you live in Canada. So do let us know. But my point is, all these if the thing about the only crappy thing about being introverted as a someone who is more ambiverted, he's introverted in most settings and extroverted when he needs to be, is the one thing I've noticed about extroverted people is they are, not to sound philosophical, but they seem more happier. They seem more happier because I think the social stress is just negated, right? Because they can just be out there and they can just do their thing. Whereas an introverted person, it takes longer, and sometimes you don't have time in settings, man. Sometimes, life gets busy, people keep moving. Especially as you get older, like when you're a kid, it's a lot easier because there's a whole. Hold on, let me think of my words before I just go on a rant. When you're in school and college, you have set number of years to figure things out, right? You know you have time to do everything. When you are working or when you are looking for work or when you're out there in the real world doing whatever, even if it's a part-time job, you have only a finite amount of time to make an impression on anybody, whether it's a friend or a colleague or whatever. So this is why I think extroverted people really have it favorable because they just get into it straight away. You know, even as an ambivert, like sometimes I don't want to do anything. Even in a public setting, I'll like sit in a corner. I'll find a cozy spot which I can sit there and hang out in, not be stressed about everything, like at weddings and stuff. So if you ever plan on coming back to India, I would say make the most of your time there, whatever it is. Enjoy yourself there. Michael got to catch 'em all Venom page. Oh, if you know, you know. That's when you know you really watch MMA. Dude, how do these vlog guys, Saurabh Joshi, get so many views every fucking day, 8 a.m.? LJ, I don't know. I don't know how you were reading my mind. Good morning, Ram. Good morning. But for whatever reason, yesterday I typed in Saurabh Joshi. I don't even know why I did it. Honestly, I don't know why I did it. And I'm looking at this guy. He looks like an Indian version of a F boy. He has the hairstyle, everything. He has a clean shaved face. I don't know if that is by choice or not, so I don't want to comment on it. And he has 24 million views, and he's like, I didn't watch any vlog to be honest with you, but I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, it's so fascinating how people find everyday life fascinating of somebody else's. I watch a guy who daily vlogs too, but I don't think he does anything this animated compared to Saurav Joshi. He's just living his regular life. I found him by chance. He was a gaming YouTuber and Twitch streamer before, but I watch his IRL channel, I suppose you can call it, his daily vlogs. And he only has now crossed over 2 million. And I was thinking to myself, oh, this is weird, man. How suddenly some people just, they get that momentum, where then the trajectory of the growth is crazy. Like there are people with like crazy content, right? Crazy content. And they have like 100,000 views, 200,000 views, 300,000. And then you have daily content bloggers who, I mean, they edit, but let's be honest, the edit's nowhere near the level of proper editors. And they can't even get a million subscribers, and you really wonder what's going on, if that makes sense. So I don't really understand it. I will say this though, YouTube does reward consistency. So the daily vloggers are most likely to be the most successful people on YouTube just because of how the algorithm works. Your opinion on WWE currently? I'm so bored of Raw and the Vision DQing in every main event. I will just put it this way, dude. Uh, they really need to push other people that clearly are popular in WWE. They just need to. They just let go of Karrion Cross. This contract ran out. They don't push Sami Zayn enough. They don't push enough people enough, dude. They're just holding on to too much of the same old people. John Cena is about to retire. They bought back Brock Lesnar. CM Punk's 46 years old. Like, what was the point of NXT, dude? At least ROH is using their talent correctly. They're building them up in ROH and then pushing them into the AEW. What is the point of NXT if you're not going to do that? Like, genuinely, what is the point? It's incredible to me, at least personally, because you have all this content to cover and you still can't, for whatever reason, create stars. They are still not pushing LA Knight. Just Jacob Fatu now basically has been forced to push because they're just that he's just become that popular in a short period of time, so they don't have a choice. But yeah, Sheshko and Onana are fit for the Arsenal game. Yeah, Sheshko, Onana. I think Mazraoui is also traveling. I think. Actually, I'm Maharashtrian, just like my dad and grandfather was born and brought up in Gujarat. Okay, cool. You want me to provide the link of our website watching you 219 for subscribers who want to watch free? I don't think you can do that, dude. I think you get in trouble. Believe me, I always think about doing that too, but I think some pages got in trouble. That's why I don't do it myself, to be honest. So it's not worth the trouble. Oh, Michael Venom page already came in. Damn it. Jared Cannonier is walking in. Number 9. Good morning, Aditya. I couldn't get your thoughts on Liverpool's first game. How did you recognize? Wait, 1 minute. Didn't I do? I did the Liverpool match live, or you must have been on someone else's channel, or you must have been watching it alone. Uh, Ekitike looked good. Frimpong is, my God, I can't believe I'm saying people laughed at me, but I think he might just be worse than Trent at defending. Bro, he was leaving that side fully open the whole time. It's the most annoying thing when you have a good team and there's this natural strategy of leaving everybody open at the back. Konate looked like his mind was in there, dude. I don't know. Konate ran into Van Dijk like in the first 3 minutes. Then he hit this horrible back pass that I think forced Allison either to kick it out or he kicked it out himself, and Allison couldn't make it to the ball. Uh, Van Dijk looked like he was completely exposed in the backs. Milos Kerkez looked like he was playing for Boca Juniors. The tackles he was making against his old team too, dude. I would be so pissed. I'd be so pissed if I was a Bournemouth player. I know you're very excited about him, dude, but those tackles could have easily hurt someone. That's how rough those tackles were. They could have easily hurt somebody. And those are his old teammates like a few months, like 2, 3 months ago, bro. I would be so pissed off at Milos Kerkez for doing those tackles. I was shocked at the tackling. It's just what are you doing, dude? Like these are your teammates. Some of these tackles could have hurt someone really bad. Uh, Van Dyke looks like he's going to have a long defensive season, dude. Honestly. Then Wirtz kind of died off as the game went on. The first 20 minutes, I mean, they were peppering Bournemouth, dude. I don't even know how they didn't score more than that. Um, Ekitike was brilliant. Gakpo was dangerous. Salah completely quiet game. The fourth goal was brilliant, but Salah had a quiet game. Midfield was great. Midfield did well. Midfield did well. Gakpo did well. Ekitike did well. Defense, though, I don't know what I was shocked, dude. The way Semenyo ran like 85 meters, it was ditto like the not ditto. Elanga ran past all our players, but it was like the Elanga goal when they beat us 1-0 at Forest beat us 1-0. I mean, from their edge of their penalty box, Semenyo basically got the ball and he started running. I was like, how did he make it and score a goal? Semenyo's biggest mistake was re-signing, bro. He should have either stayed on the same contract or left. Because now Utara is also going to leave for Brentford. Semenyo is going to have it really difficult for him. So yeah, great performance by Liverpool. For a second there, they were looking really, really shaky at 2-2, but then they pulled it off in the end, for sure. But Nathan, we've got a Jey Uso push and it was awful. Technically, Braun Breaker's NXT. Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov, I thought were going to break out, but Ilya Dragunov sadly got injured. That's still not enough, though, isn't it, Death Killer? Because technically, what is this, dude? He's doing the yoga symbols, dude. He's channeling his inner Neji, dude. Did you see that? Um, he is technically NXT talent, but again, he's not pushed to the top, right? We have people like LA Knight, and we have all these proper. They just need to push the established talent and slowly bring in these other people along, dude. Seriously. Oh my god. Michael Venom Page, you are going to run into a hammer if you jump around like that. Wow, they're in Chicago and they're chanting MVP. That's crazy. I'm so annoyed yesterday until the last minute. I was so happy until Brighton conceded Verbruggen and Van Hecker points went in the mud. Yeah, dude. Listen, I had Bowen and they played Sunderland and he couldn't get a sniff on goal, dude. So yeah, all the Ekitike and Kudus owners really won out yesterday, and all the Haaland captains they really won out yesterday. Maybe the talent is just not at the level except Braun and Fatu. Yeah, but then that is a them problem. Like Death Killer, they are getting they are also getting all the talent from AEW. They got Jade Cargill, they got Ricky Starks, they got Mariah May. I mean, they are taking AEW's talent now. Like you would never ever picture that 5 years ago. Jade Cargill was a complete homegrown AEW star. Mariah May got her first shows in America through AEW. She was killing it in Japan. And Ricky Starks though was there from I believe he was there from the first year of AEW. Ricky Starks is now obviously Ricky Saints. So they are also technically not creating. Stephanie Wacker was the CMLL champion who actually came and fought for the AEW belt a year before she signed with WWE. So Stephanie Wacker was also on AEW before. because AEW collabs with every wrestling promotion, right? Except obviously now for CMLL. They used to work with, with AAA. They used to work with AAA even before this. Oh, wow. Wow, Michael Pay, Venom Page just threw him down to the side. Jared Cannonier is 41 years old. Look at that. Look at his body, dude. Okay, no problem. That's why I asked. No, I get it. Yeah, but. And Dirty Dom. Yeah, Dominic Mysterio's WrestleMania pop was crazy, dude. Today is the day, the Battle of Asylum. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, Michael Venom Page with a knockdown. Bro, Michael Venom Page, you need to calm down, dude. Don't play with him. Oh my god, he's doing crossovers. He's doing crossovers. He's hitting him with the jab. Bro, he's talking to him. Gotta be careful with Cannonier, man. Liverpool's attack is devastating, but their defense gets exposed so easily. Like I said, it's going to be a long season for. It's going to be a long season for Van Dijk if the rest of them are going to defend like that. And I already told Lala, I think on Lala's stream, I said, I think this is going to be the last year for Salah and Van Dijk. I think they didn't want to leave because of the trend thing. I think they wanted to make sure that the ship was stable before they leave. So, unlike a certain somebody. So, watch the matches alone. Okay. Van Dyke is just Bluetooth defending, bro. Stuck in 2019. Get off the aura and take risks, dude. Yeah, dude. I think between Kirkes, Konate, and Frimpong, there's enough risk in the Liverpool defense. Ekatike, so Benzema coded bright future. He looked really good there. Blank Gamer says, "Who's your pick for the main event today?" I picked DDP because the last 4 fights I didn't pick DDP. So it's called lesson learnt. Blank Gamer. Potter to get sacked. 3-0 to Sunderland, dude, at the Stadium of Light. By the way, the crowd at Sunderland were crazy, man. The crowd at Sunderland were absolutely popping. They made good signings, dude. I feel very comfortable with saying that Sunderland's not going to get sacked. I mean, go down, get relegated. Yeah, I don't think Potter makes it out of the. I don't even think Potter makes it to January at this rate. If they're going to lose to Sunderland 3-0, I don't think he even makes it to January, honestly. I want Sesko to score today. Absolute scenes at Old Trafford. And don't forget the Sesko celebration, dude. I think Michael Venom Page won the first round. When is the UCL draw? KSI Nightmare Prime Flavor. Oh, God. Ooh, Razor Rob Emerson is in his corner. Former WEC legend. On the right-hand side. At least your match is at 9 a.m. Real Madrid first 3 games at 12:30 a.m. and other 2 at 1 a.m. Bro, wasn't the whole point of being on? Well, I guess they're never going to change the timings, are they? You know what? But this is what I'm saying, Aditya. They don't even want to go toe to toe with the Premier League, and then everyone gets mad. Premier League is only advertisements and hype and this and that. I'm like, bro, if your football is so good, step on up and go head to head with them, yeah. Go head to head with them. Go head to head with them. If you have the superior football, more people will watch. It's as simple as that. But I think La Liga's marketing strategy is just to have matches where no one else is playing. I honestly think that is the strategy. It's terrible for the Indian fans, but I think that is the point. I think the point is to just do it later. Some guy screaming, "Oh shit," in the background. What is that? Well, the draw is not going to happen right now, Death Killer, because the playoffs are still going on. So the playoffs have to kind of go on first, don't they? Then only the draw will happen. It concludes in 10 days. Qualifying concludes in 10 days. So, first week of September is what I assume. Yeah, I'd assume it's yeah. I'm going to say that it's first week September. Oh, oh, what is Michael Page doing, dude? He dropped him again. Yeah, but Jared Cannonier doesn't get dropped unless he's finally, you know, age is finally catching up to him. Yeah, I think sometime first week of September. It can't be earlier than that because 27th the qualifying will end. Oh wow, they're saying the draw will be on August 28th. Draw will be on August 28th. Noose and Licha out confirmed our head coach to journalists at the club's plush New Carrington training ground. They cannot play in this game. Licha, though, I know was not there. Nusra, so Nusa is not going to play as well. Oh, yeah. Man, Barca played their first La Liga game, and guess what? Shady decisions going their way right from the beginning. Damn it, yeah. When asked if Shasko is ready to start at centre forward, the boss was clear in his response. Of course, he declared, we didn't have a lot of time, but he's ready. I still don't think he's going to start. 16-17 season, 17-18, they put our efforts. El Clasico 7:45, Madrid Derby 8 p.m. And look at this shit league now. Playing matches in desert and Burgerland. Bro, I'm telling you, it's 100% a marketing tactic to play when no one else is playing. I'm 100% convinced. They cannot see the reality is no matter what everyone says about there's money in the league, there's this in the league, there's that in the league. At the end of the day, Premier League has the most viewers, period. And I'm not talking about the top six, I'm talking about an average. I saw a tweet yesterday, right? 3 lakh people were watching the Sunderland West Ham game on Hotstars because someone posted it. They were watching it on TV, and they took a photo and they were like, 3 lakh people are watching. Wow, we are back. And I think he was like a Sunderland fan, I assume. So 3 lakh people were watching the Sunderland game, dude. Sunderland is a championship team. You know, that is just Hotstar viewers. So I think it's a strategy, man. Bro, Cannonier can't catch him. He's just throwing his body at him and trying to take him down. I don't watch UFC much, but it looks like Page is just playing with Cannonier. Well, you know what, Blank Gamer? You have picked a great you have picked a great pay-per-view to actually start watching. The fights are going to get better. The first fight was also good. This is his style though, Blank Gamer. He's like a point. It's like a point kickboxer, a point karate kickboxer. So his point style is like hit, strike first, step out, circle, strike again. But he just does it with style points. Actually, he did it with so many style points that when he used to do point fighting, the referees used to be annoyed at him for showboating. Kind of like Neymar when he gets yellow cards for doing skill moves. I think tomorrow your favorite La Liga team plays Atletico away at Espanyol. Hope they lose 5-0, dude. Damn, why is he holding the ice in his hand? I've never seen someone hold ice in the hand. That is true. If he can't get him down on the cage, he's definitely not going to get him down in the middle. He's so much faster, dude. He's not going to solve this puzzle, that's for sure. Hey, Maxi, turn your good night off. Give that thing some rest. Yeah, La Liga actually wants the English audience to see the games at prime time. It makes sense though, Death Killer. Like, see, I'm not even saying it like as a brag thing, right? A lot of people will brag about it. Ha ha ha. This league is better than your league. But it just makes sense, dude. It just makes sense. And now that it's on fan code here in India, so don't even expect the timings to be ever get better for India. It's just never going to get better. At least if you have an established TV deal with a country this populated, you could possibly try to adjust the timings a little bit. You'll have reason for it. But now that it's on fan code, just very unlikely, isn't it? But they're losing global South audience, but that's the risk they're willing to take, Death Killer, because they know they can't compete. Think about it this way, dude. Like, Premier League doesn't change their timings for anyone, and half of the world watches Premier League matches in the morning. Think about it like that. Like, Australia, New Zealand area watch it in the morning. America watches it in the morning. Different days, obviously. They don't change the timings. They don't adjust it for them, and they bloody go on. They go to Australia and America, and they are filling the stadium 70-80,000. United filled, dude. United filled more the stadium more than the World Cup matches did in the same country. United's friendly matches filled the stadium more than the club World Cup matches. Some of those teams were from South America, which is such a much closer to go to and watch a match. Some games were $10, dude. $10 to get a seat, and they couldn't fill the stadium with $10 seats. Oh, he's on full mount here, Cannonier. Oh wow, he isn't going to be dancing after if Jared. Oh, ooh, you gotta be careful, Michael Venom Page. Oh, recovered. He recovered in half guard. Good. Tebas can be prime Mussolini at this point. Every YouTuber says Man United will lose to Arsenal, but as a Man United fan, I have a feeling that we might just get a sneaky 2-1 win if Arsenal doesn't capitalize on the chances. Maybe I feel that because I'm biased towards United. Yeah, but dude, it's also, see, it's not even about being biased, it's about being hopeful, right? You want to start off well because a lot of things depend on us doing really well this season, dude. If we, this season is a real has to be a turning point for a lot of things. It just has to be. If we go 2 seasons without Europe, it'll devastate the club. Honestly, Europe is mandatory, bro. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we might have to be okay with Conference League. We'll just have to be okay with Conference League because we are going to get that kind of money, that much more money we are going to get. So here we go. You're this. You're this. Ooh, Kimura attempt. Oh my god, this will be great, the greatest bottle ever if Michael Venom Pages loses now. Yes, bot. So, oh, now arm triangle. Oh, Michael Venom Pages. Oh, he's pressing down. He's pressing down. Ah, he got his hand under. He got his hand under. He's got to be careful now. Is it true that United's using their credit facilities for the season signing, or is it partially because of the brand deals we've done? I think it's a little bit of both. Like I said, dude, a lot is depending on a lot of people are picking us to lose because Arsenal have all the momentum, right? Don't they? I've picked a draw. I don't know if you saw my game week predictions, uh, or my season prediction. If you haven't, then go see it. In the last couple of live streams, I did both. On Monday, I did the season predictions, and on Friday, I did the game week predictions. But I picked a game week prediction of 1-1. I got the Spurs one correct. I believe I said 3-0. That's nice. I said 4-0 to City. Picked that as well. Um, didn't have a lot of faith in Aston Villa, Newcastle. It turned out to be worse than even I thought, to be honest. But yeah, a lot of people are picking us to lose because Arsenal have all the momentum, dude. And our weak link is their strongest link, you can argue. The midfield. Yeah, I think Michael Venom Page has done enough. I think he's done enough. We're gonna find out. But this is what Jared Cannonier should have done in the first round. He easily he easily controlled that third round. That's what he should have done all the rounds. Michael Venom Page couldn't get up. So Jared Cannonier did nothing on the ground. That's about it. MVP makes a mistake because he does these awkward punches. He got caught, gets taken down, and then basically held down there for the whole round. Match कब चालू होगा ये या हो गया? No, which match? The Chimaev DDP one Heisenberg? There's still another two more fights before that fight happens. This is only the second fight in a five fight card. Second fight just got over. There's no way they're going to give this to Cannonier. Cannonier just lost. You see Chimaev warming up. Oh, look at that beard, dude. 100% is putting some kind of hair product in it for sure. Yeah, so there's another two matches left, Heisenberg. Breaking Bad fan? That's a lovely show, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Don't screw Michael Page. All three say 29-28. Michael Venom Page. By points. Exactly what people would predict. Michael Venom Page is now in the top 10 because of that win. A tricky fight. Michael Venom Page is a tricky fighter in general. I thought this was 5 rounds. No. This these matches except the championship match. The last match will be 5 rounds. Blank game. It's match day. It is match day. Dhruv. For a change, I'm not that stressed out. That's right. That's why he's called the killer gorilla, my friend, because he's strong. But clearly he's a 170, right? He's not even that lean. I thought it was 5 rounds. No, he was growing in the game, bro. Michael Venom made one mistake, but just like Kai Asakura in the last round, in the last fight, the ground game is just not on the level, is it? So he made that mistake, and that's all. That's all that it took. He was on the ground for the rest of the match, basically. But yeah, it's 3 rounds until the only championship matches or scheduled co-main events, which is the match before the main event, goes to 5 rounds. Otherwise, it's always 3 rounds. Championship fights and main events are mostly 5 minutes. Even if there's no belt, but you're the last fight on the card, Those are 5 rounds. Were you surprised the same referee yesterday sent Bellingham off because he said F you and banned him for 3-5 matches? I mean, that is not sportsmanlike though, but isn't it, Aditya? This card is so weak, man. Old people fighting. Oh, Jared Cannonier is old, but he's also the ninth ranked fighter in the division, dude. Which means he's definitely good. The other thing I would say is Tim Elliott didn't fight since 2023 and he's 38 years old, but look how impressive he was. He won both rounds before he finished in the second. This is not WWE, bro. These old, if the old people are good, they will get good matches. If they win, that is on the young people. That's on the young people. It's not WWE where you choose who you get to push. Here, if you keep winning, you get pushed no matter what age you are. That's the nice thing about MMA. I would say Death Killer. Flair FN. In how much time is the main event? Flair, you know what? You didn't say hello. You didn't say what's up. You just asked me when is the main event. Okay, not cool, buddy. Not cool. But it really depends on the duration of the next two fights. Flair, I would say in an hour. But if the next two fights finish quickly, then less. It all depends on the matches, dude. This is not boxing. They don't take half an hour per match in between matches. The matches come thick and fast. If the matches end early, the matches end early. The first match ended in 2 rounds. This match went the distance. If the next two matches end in the first round, then in less than an hour, Chimaev and Duplessis will be making the walk. Nathan Lee marketing thing. The thing they're selling referees, my God. After yesterday's game, fortunately, I didn't watch, but my brother was a Barca fan, told me he should have sent off Rafinha too. It's all part of the game, dude. It's all part of the game. Funny enough, we haven't seen too many howlers this game week, which is normally not the case at all. We see plenty of all. My Brad, bro, hi bro, how are you doing? I'm good, Flair. How are you? And where are you watching from, if you don't mind me asking? But yes, within the hour, Flair. Within the hour, it should be. But the fights have been okay. Yeah, the fights have been okay. I saw Hamza Chimaev's teammate fight. He was talking way too much. He got hurt with 20 seconds left in the first round, and then second round he came back and won it. He jacked the guy's knee out, and then he jacked the guy's knee with a brutal leg kick. Then then submitted him. Next pay-per-view, this will be our next watch-along, October 4th. Magomed Ankalaev, Alex Pereira, Merab Dvalishvili, Corey Sandhagen. Hiri Prohaska, Khalil Roundtree Jr., Alexander Rakic, Azamat Murzakhanov, Ibis Magomedov, Joe Pfeiffer. Ooh, let's go. We're cooking. 3 light heavyweight matches. Big Ank has come back. What is this? Oh, UFC Fight Night, August 23. Oh, this is next week. Johnny Walker, Zhang Mingyang, Brian Ortega, Aljamain Sterling, Sergey Pavlovich, Waldo Cortez Acosta. Ooh, this is the guy that hasn't fought any top heavyweights yet. He's 6th though. Sumuderji, Kevin Bohas. Ooh, that's going to be a good fight. Sumuderji, the Eagle. I used to watch AEW extensively and preferred it over WWE in 2022-2023, but haven't watched in the last 2 years. It's still any good? Blank Gamer, this is what I will say. This is what I've always said. Ooh, Jeff Neal, Carlos Praes. This is going to be a banger. Here we go. The Fighting Nerds. They already have won the first. They've won one fight today already. Mihal Olesechuk won in 3 minutes earlier today by finish. And here we go. Carlos Praes, Aditya's favorite fighter's teammate. He's just as crazy, quite honestly. Is it any good? I will say what I always say, Blank Gamer. If you want a variety of matches on a random AEW week, you will get it. If you want a pay-per-view, a 4-hour pay-per-view filled with 7, 8, 9 matches instead of 5 matches and sit there for 3 hours, you'll get it. All Out is coming out next month. Next week, they're going to do Forbidden Door, which you know what that means. Forbidden Door is basically they open it up to international superstars. So New Japan, it was normally a collaboration with New Japan only, but you never know. They might get CMLL guys. It depends. But next week they're going to have Forbidden Door in the O2 Arena in London. So I'm looking forward to it. The pay-per-views are still good. The matches are still good. Oh my god, did he just do a gritty? Oh, Praches, why? Why? You lost some points there for me, Praches, when you did the gritty. It reminds me of a terrible footballer. So yeah, I would say it's good, Blank Gamer. I would say it's good. They've lost three of their homegrown stars to AEW. They've lost some talent that they have promoted to A. No, they have lost more actually. I just remembered the Lucha Brothers were there too for like 2, 3, 4 years. Ray Phoenix and Pentagon are some of the biggest stars WWE has now. They got developed. They didn't get developed. They obviously been wrestling forever, but they got taken from AEW straight. Ricky Starks got taken. He was there from the first day of AEW. Jade Cargill had all her professional matches in AEW. Stephanie Vaquer fought in AEW. Had 2, 3 good matches in AEW before she signed. Then they signed Mariah May, who before signing the AEW contract was wrestlers, one of the best wrestlers in Japan. So they have taken a lot of AEW talent. They're using it to push them there. At least Ricky Starks and Mariah May, at least they are in NXT. Jade Cargill started in NXT, had one match, got pushed straight to the main card. And Phoenix and Pentagon, they have been debuted separately in Raw and SmackDown. So yeah, pretty good. No, you have seen September. Why? Okay, great question. So no UFC in September. UFC is there, but only Fight Nights. No numbered card because they were supposed to have this stadium show in Mexico, and they couldn't have the stadium show in Mexico because the stadium is not done yet. So the stadium basically booked events, and slowly, uh, events started pulling out of the stadium show because that stadium was just not done, and eventually it was UFC's turn to pull out from there. So they were supposed to have a numbered event at Mexico, but now that's not happening. They had to move the card to the Apex. That same card they have, they moved to the Apex. They move fights around. Yeah, so it's not happening in September, basically. That's why. There'll be fight nights, just the number event won't be there. There we go. Carlos Prates is coming out. Coming out to Rick Ross. I think he's coming out to Purple Lamborghini, isn't it? I'm a believer. Oh, Jesus. The purple Lamborghini lurking. God, Rick Ross used to bang, bro, before. DC has a point here. There is something about a Brazilian guy rapping in Rick Ross in English. Maybach music. I am sorry, but VAR made a huge error in the Liverpool ball. You're talking about the handball. Yeah, but that is VAR, dude. That's not the referee's fault. Like, you know what I mean? If VAR doesn't, did they? I don't even. You know what? That match was an absolute blur. I don't even know if they checked VAR. Did they even check VAR? Do you think we will get Yulman? Will he be a good fit for Manu if we go for him, considering he played in Sporting and Ruben knows him? Blank game. I think you answered your own question there, didn't you? It has to. There is no should work. It has to work. Because then it's like that whole thing with Ten Hag said, right? 6 months into his tenure, when people asked him, um, when people asked him, when are we going to start playing like Ajax? And he's like, these players are different. We cannot play like Ajax. I'm like, yo, bro, why are you buying your own players from the team you coach to win, and then saying we can't play like them, and then saying these players are different? What is the point of having half the team from Ajax if you can't make them play? So if he gets Yulman and Yulman doesn't fit the system, then I have to be very, very blunt here, blank gamer. What is Ruben Amorim doing in our club? Because if we were told that all these players are surplus and this and that because he has a system, if he can't get his own player that has played in his system for whatever 2 years, he can't get him to play in this place, and they say the players are different, then maybe he shouldn't have just taken the job, dude. When you get your own players from your own club, you have no excuse, dude. You just don't. Think about this, right? Jason Wilcox has worked with Delap, didn't get him. Ruben Amorim worked with Gyökeres, didn't get him. Christopher Vivell worked with Benjamin Sheshko, we got him. So you tell me something, dude. The only player we've got from all this networking our management has done is actually Christopher Vivell's player. So you tell me, should I be worried about their pull? Should I be worried about Wilcox's pull? Should I be worried about should I be worried about Ruben Amorim's pull, where you can't even get your own players to come join the club? So this is what I will say, dude. If we get Yulman and Yulman doesn't work, I have to say this. I have to be honest, because I'd be a liar, and I'm not going to lie for these people. Ruben Amorim's just not the guy. It's as simple as that. He's just not the guy. If he can't make his own players work in our club, then he's not the guy. That's it. There's nothing else to say about it. It doesn't matter if you back him. It doesn't matter if you need to give him time. If you get your players that you're trying to, your system players that has now come to our club in the system you want to continue playing in, and he doesn't work here, then you've got to go. It's very fashionable to blame the players, but you can't blame the players for this. That's what I know. At least this is my opinion, at least on it. Send you some. I did see it, dude. I saw the Baliba post. Yeah. Did you send me something again? Yeah, I saw the Baliba post. I'm a Baliba. Yeah. Bro, these people, I'm telling you, dude, these people, they will pretend like they don't, but these people clearly watch social media. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Everyone will think they don't. Everyone will think they're too busy living their life as a footballer. But trust me, dude, these guys 100% look at social media and look at all these content creators. When's the main event starting? It depends on the next two matches, though, Karthik. There's two matches left. If you take it at 20 minutes a pop, if the match goes the full distance, in by 9:35, the fighter should be walking in. However, if the next two fights don't go to the distance, 9:15, 9:20, around 9:30, but Karthik is what I would assume. Skull tattoos. Not a fan of the skull tattoos, especially on the side of the head. I'm telling you, somebody's getting knocked out in this one, 100%. In 2 rounds. How many points do I have? Great question. Probably not a lot. Bowen and Van Dyke screwed me a bit. Yeah, not a lot. 37. Lost out on Van Dyke. Lost out on Bowen. A lot of people went with Watkins, so they lost out too. But I don't know, man. I'm giving Van Dyke one more week. If it doesn't work out, bye bye. Maybe Liverpool defense is not a good idea this year. Coming third in our league. 2 inches taller. There's no way Praes is just 2 inches taller. He looks massive. Straight away. Neil picking out the legs straight away. Oh, bull, bum rush, bum rush. Be careful. Oh, gotta be careful of the hands. Praches, you gotta be careful of the hands. I'm feeling like Man United fighting relegation. We won't, dude. We won't. In fact, I know for a fact we are going to do better this season. That's why I'm not worried. And when I mean better, I don't mean 14th. I mean like top half of the table. Just so we're clear. Striker needs those European games, especially someone who's fighting for the Golden Boot. Even Romano said Gyökeres would join United if he won the final, but I still would. I would prefer Sesko. See, Karthik, I get that. I get that. I know you're. I believe that you're making this statement because of what I said about the pull, right? But here's the funny thing: Sheshko had Europe, and then he chose to not have Europe. Mbeumo could have had Europe. Cunha could have had Europe. They chose to not have Europe. At the end of the day, no. I whatever happens, even if they flop, I will respect them. No, for the fact, no, that they had it easier and they came and did something harder. I will always respect them for that. People said Sheshko is coming for the money. Sheshko ended up taking a pay cut to come for Unite to Unite. He was getting paid more at Newcastle, and Newcastle was paying Leipzig more. So he made Leipzig take less money, and he also took less money to come to our club and not play Europe. So I am very, 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 very happy. Very, very happy that we have Benjamin Sheshko. Did you watch my team? No, I didn't see it. I didn't see. Give me a second. I'm not a United fan, but what actually happened last year which made United 15? They won CL Europa in consecutive years. So what happened ETH? You can't blame ETH, dude. ETH left in November. ETH left before the November what do you call it? International break. You can't even blame him. I'm sorry. I know people will, but you can't. You just can't. It's crazy to blame him. It's absolutely crazy to blame him. I don't like some parts of the new FPL app. I like how they used to show the points before highlighted in the middle. I don't like how it all very fluid now, the points. I don't know why. But I don't like it. Verbruggen, Van Hecker, Nico Williams, Aina, Fernandes, Sala, Palmer, Wirtz, Welbeck, Wood, Pedro. Wow, your front line is decent there. They just have to go through. Oh, you have Aiden Evan. Shout out. Super pumped for today's game. Yeah, we'll be live at 8:45, guys. I have no idea what I put on the. I've set up the stream, but I have no idea what time I put on it. But we'll be live 15 minutes before for sure. Not that we need to be, but just for fun. I show clipsing DDP Hamza timing about 9:30, about 40 minutes from now. I'll be surprised if this match goes 3 rounds. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's lining him up. Be careful, Carlos. Throw his knee. Got caught stuck in the cage now. Don't throw your knee when the cage is there, dude. Come on. Sorry, that killer. So Amarim or the players or what? Looks very baffling. Uh, Listen, dude. I'm gonna ask you something. Okay? You don't have to answer it. Just picture it. Imagine your whole life you're a right-handed person, right? Just imagine you're a right. You might be a right-handed person. Just imagine you're a right hand. Oh, spinning elbow! Walkout, knockout! Oh, oh my God! Spinning elbow knockout, Carlos, the nightmare Praches. Might actually get that purple Lamborghini after that, dude. Woo! And the fighting nerds are 2-0 again. Caio Bahayo is there. He's going to fight soon, I think in a couple of weeks. Bro, they love the fighting nerds, man. America loves the fighting nerds. Caio Bahayo, Carlos Praches, Jean Silva, who's going to fight next month. Oh my God, look at that. Ooh! Oh! Oh boy. Walk away knockout, bro. Damn. Out. Bro, bro, the fighting nerds are so popular right now that Michal Olisechuk moved from Poland to join their team in Brazil. Oh, what a noise! What a noise! What a noise! I don't know if you guys heard that noise. Oh, he's still down. Shit, he's still down. Okay. Good of the coach to cover his eyes, bro. They're trying to get memes. UFC trying to get memes. Come on. Jeff Neal did say it's going to be a 1 round fight, and with 1 second left in the first round, it did end. They both said, Jeff Neal said he's training for a 1 round fight, and that's what happened. He doesn't need the stool. He seems to be okay. These fighting nerds are mad, bro. Bro, the fighting nerds. This group is crazy. They have lost one fight since they have all signed for the UFC. Carlos Praches is the only one that has a loss for the fighting nerds so far out of all 5 fighters. Michal Olisechuk, who moved from Poland to Brazil, was there for the last 2 fights. Bro, I love the fighting nerds, dude. 50K tomorrow. Sign my teammate who's the LFA welterweight champion, and let's have a party tomorrow. They would love him in Goa. They would love this guy in Goa, dude. They would absolutely love this gentleman in Goa. Oh my God, where was I? Sorry, I saw the knockout and I totally lost track. A death killer. Sorry. Um. Oh, and he asked for a fight in Rio. Wow, he's getting the 50K bonus and he's fighting in Rio in October 11th. Looks like they're gonna party tomorrow. 32 years old tomorrow. Leon Edwards. Ooh. He's called out Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is not gonna go to Brazil and have him. Bro, come on, let's be real. Leon Edwards is not going to take that fight. There's no way he's going to take. They got Joe Rogan with the fighting nerd glasses on, which is brilliant. It's their thing now. They all walk around with these glasses. Okay, I can take this out now. Sorry about that, Death Killer. I will get to your things. 50k is less for bonus. IPL players get more money. What is 50k? 50k is 80 lakhs. Isn't 50k like? Wait, no, that can't be right. Isn't 50k 40 lakhs? Hold on a minute. I have to check now because now you made me think. $50,000 in rupees. Oh, $50,000 is 43 lakhs. That's a lot of money, dude. IPL players get it. Fair enough, then, man. But IPL players get it for the whole IPL, right? These guys get it for one match. But anyway, I was answering Death Killer. So imagine if you were right-handed your whole life, and then someone tells you from now on you're going to be left-handed, or you're not going to play, or you're not going to do anything, or we're not going to pay you. So this is the thing. We are 150-year-old club. We have never played a back three in our history. Next thing you know, that we have to play a back three, and we have to play differently, and everyone has different roles, and most of the players have never played in a back three before, and it's November, and there's no time to train you, and there's no time to prepare you for it, because we are playing a game every 3 to 4 days. It's not going to end well, and it didn't end well. Hopefully it'll end much better now. So let's see. Hope I answered your question. Yeah, I did answer. How do you think Leverkusen will do this season now that ETH is there? Personally, I think they will struggle a lot this season. Well, listen, man, if they struggle a lot this season, we really made a bad call in signing Ten Hag, didn't we? Because the narrative is what? They leave Manchester United and do better. So we'll see. We will see. Unfortunately, Welbeck came off the bench. Might need to change. Probably bring Raul Jimenez. Had Sarr on the bench who got 6 points. Yeah, Sarr is probably a starter, dude. I'd go 3-4-2. I'd just get a 4.5 striker. Honestly, Aditya, that's what I did, Elvin. That's what most of the people I think in our group has done. They will realize that it's better to go heavy in midfield because those players will play. Most of the players that are our midfield selection are players that are locked in to play every game unless they get injured. That way you can always bring in a defender. You can put defender as your first change if you have a weak striker, which is what I have done. I would just drop down to a 4.5 striker if I was you. Simply because it's just better to invest in the midfield and defense, or get a better striker. I guess if you want, you can use that extra money and get a better striker. Today the timeline's gonna think we're gonna win the league, or that Amram needs to be sacked effective immediately. Bro, I cannot speak for anyone else, but I have gone on record on Mohawk's channel and year that I will give him the year. I will give him the year unless we're like 15th or something, bro. Then I think he's going to get sacked anyway, irrespective of my choice. But if we are finished 10th and below, he's gone. He's gone for me. Like, I'm not going to spend 1 minute defending him. If he's 10th and below, he's gone. I have said he's going to finish 7th without Baliba, 5th with Baliba. And I'm 100% not going to change my opinion on that. Ooh, the Smashing Machine cast. Oh, Ryan Bader's there. Mark Coleman, Marker, Bas Rutten. Look at that, Marker. That is the guy The Rock is portraying in the movie. The Smashing Machine, Marker. Bro, he was a juicy boy, bro. Seriously. If you see him in the Pride fights, he won a fight by something called a can opener. You guys should Google that. Google Marker can opener submission. It is the most craziest, bro. People would never ever get tapped out to that. In today's life, in today's skill level, you would never get tapped out to that can opener. You have to see it, bro. Seriously. Mark Kerr, Kerr, can opener submission. It's really, it's most ridiculous way, but he's so strong that he got the submission. Here we go. The debut for Aaron Pico. He came into the United Center today wearing a suit. Let's see if he's going to leave for the post-fight press conference in a suit as well. Another Bellator fighter, man. They've not had a good record as of late. Let's see if Aaron Pico is going to do well. He was talking trash. He was saying that he can take out Alexander Volkanovski. We've heard that one before, haven't we? But he's looking, bro. The shape Aaron Pico's looking in is crazy. He is looking in crazy shape, Aaron Pico. Bro, I wish I looked like that, bro. Seriously. So ripped. He's fighting Leron Murphy, who is undefeated from Manchester top team. Now, I picked Leron Murphy to win because I've not seen Aaron Pico's quality of opponents are not the same. But if he takes out Leron Murphy, who's currently undefeated as a MMA fighter, that would be a very good first step. You always have to back the Mancunian boys, bro. You gotta back the Manchester United fan, whether he wins or loses. So we pick Leron Murphy to win by decision. Pico's looking good though, can't lie. Could be a tough fight for Leron Murphy. The Miracle. He's called the Miracle because he survived 2 gunshots to the face. Yes, that's right. You heard me right. To the face. So basically, force-fed a system for which he doesn't have the players for. Should have sacked ETH in the last year preseason. Should have bought Amaram. Well, Death Killer, the discussion I had with the chat back then, as Rhythm has also pointed it out, was we basically openly were quoting Thomas Tuchel. I think it was 1 or 2 games before the season ended and the FA Cup final. I think it was something like that. It was basically out there that we have been in contact, and it was terribly covered. It made us look really bad, but that was the case. That's what happened. Aaron Pico's coming out, by the way. And at that point in time, someone asked me, who do you want? Because I told them I don't want Thomas Tuchel. And I said, I want Thomas Frank. And as you saw yesterday, Thomas Frank had a very good opening game. Plus, they played really well against PSG as well. And those are basically Postecoglou's players, aren't they? Without Son, they played that well. So let's see. Oh, look, he's looking in crazy shape. Bonjour, Matthew. That was one nasty spinning elbow indeed. Hey Jayesh, what's up? Also, what's your reaction to the Oval Test win? Greatest Indian Test match victory after Gabba? Probably, but you know what? I liked. I liked when we went back to Pakistan. You know that Test series where Sehwag scored a triple century, 309. I thought there's something cool about that, dude. Because I remember being a really young kid and like wanting to go home because we play it in Indian Standard Time, right? So basically, you're on school the whole day. And at the back of my mind, I was like, come on, man, he's got to get this 300. He's got to get that 300. He's got to get that 300. Then he got the 300. And we were like, yeah, boy. It was a little, because it was so long after we went to Pakistan to play a test series. So I kind of like that. But probably you're right. You're probably right. Did you watch War 2? Good one. Why? Do I have nothing better to do with my time? Hard pass. Thank you, Matthew. Think we should go for Onana from Aston Villa. Yeah, that was a thought. Only players apparently Unai Emery wants to let go of is very clearly Martinez, who was sitting there with a blanket on, and Ollie Watkins, who looked absolutely rusty as hell. Yeah, Abhijit. Is he coming out to DMX? Come on, Leron Murphy. Let's go. Manchester United fan. Let's go. Manchester top team. Let's go. One of 7 English ranked UFC fighters. Ooh, fun fact. Mohammed Kudus' class. Thing is, he needs to be consistent, Matthew. That's his problem. He needs to be consistent and he needs to be fit. That cross was nasty. Drew, the second Richarlison goal. Nasty. Nasty work. Nasty work by Richarlison. Just found out that sporting midfielder has a fucking shoulder to Arsenal should if he kicks ball for United. I'm sorry, I'm done. Abhijit, it shouldn't matter to you. You know why it shouldn't matter to you? Because guess who he signs for? Who cares, dude? Who cares about what they did as kids, man? Who cares? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a Liverpool fan. Cole Palmer is a United fan that signed for City, played for Chelsea. Raheem Sterling played for every single team that wasn't Manchester United, being a Manchester United fan. All this doesn't matter once you become a professional footballer, Abhijit. You think Arsenal's going to sign him because he's got a Arsenal tattoo? It's not happening, is it? Zorro after this match. I don't know how long this match is going to go. I predicted to go to a decision, so quarter to 10 maybe. Why is everyone just waiting for the main event? Why is nobody actually watching the card? The card has been good. I'm kind of surprised, Zorro. Not saying it to you. A lot of people have come and asked me, and they're bounced basically, which I think is really weird because this fight card's actually good. It's actually delivered today. I don't know. I know everyone's excited for Hamzat and DDP, but it's still weird. Like the card has been actually good. Tattoo is different. Is it different though, dude? He could have got that before he ever played football. Does it matter? I just think it shouldn't matter. But bro, honestly, who knows even if we are going to get him? So there's no point even talking about it. Trashy Johnson goes all matches, but still will end up scoring a goal. Because I'm hate watching Hamzat. Well, it'll be good news for you to know that I've actually picked DDP Zorro. Because I've not picked DDP for the last 4 and I've looked like a fool. Plus, he's bang average. Well, if we sign him, I hope you're wrong, my friend. That's all I can say. DDP, Hamza, who do you think is going to win and who do you want to see? I want to see Drickus win because a lot of people have been writing off Drickus for a long time. I predicted, honestly, I wanted to go with the very popular one, which is Hamzat wins by submission in 2 rounds. So within 2 rounds, he wins by sub. But I don't know, man. I've just continuously not picked Dracus and continuously lost. So, I've learned my lesson. Besides, his last 4 wins have been really tough. If he beats Hamza Chimaev, you got to put some real respect on his name, man. Got to put some real respect. I'm not talking about, wow, good performance. I'm like, no, you got to put some real respect to his name. Aaron Pico's 13-4. He's 28 years old, though. 13-4. Bellator signed him when he was 15 years old, and he was getting ready to go to. He was trying to go for the Olympics and all. Finally, PR merchants left, and India started backing talent and winning. I cried for days like this, especially in test matches. What do you think of Xerxes as a player, and does he fit Amaran's system? Blank Gamer, if I'm being honest with you, I don't even think it matters. Because we bought him to be a striker and then he says he's a 9.5. It becomes kind of moot. We have so many number 10s. I don't know. He's got to play up front. I just don't see where he's going to play in the system. Playing him as a 10 when we have all these 10s makes no sense to me. We bought 2 10s. It's just it's just a shit show, man. The 10 situation, we have so many 10s. We don't have enough right wing backs. We don't have enough pivot midfielders, but we have like so many center backs and so many tens. No, I don't know. He can only fit in 10 and 9 though, and he's definitely not going to be a prolific 9, so I don't know what's going to happen, man. Hey, Mystic. Good morning. I have no problem if a player is good like Ole and Hugo and VVD who joined Liverpool being United fans. Hamza in getting past his plot armor. Oh, he already hurt him. One thing to keep an eye on, guys. Aaron Pico's body punches. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on Aaron Pico's body punches. Leron Murphy is number 6 in the world. Aaron Pico is unranked and his first UFC fight. If he finishes Leron Murphy, who's 16-0 and 1 no contest, this will be a very impressive win. That's all I'll say. Oh, he's not letting him. He's not giving him space. Oh, another body shot. Oh, another body shot. Oh, oh. Pico sneaks out. Oh boy, Nathan, I had some pain. I went for scans and the scan said I have a fatty liver. Then I thought oily foods and soft drinks effed up my liver. Yeah, fatty liver is reversible though, dude. So no worries about that. Plus, you're super young, so it doesn't matter. Easily reversible when you're younger. Just requires a lifestyle change. If you don't want to have the lifestyle change, I would suggest do a good 2 hours of workout, like rigorous workout every day. It'll reverse it through metabolism. Bro, that left body punch. Keep an eye out for the left body punch. You notice Leron Murphy's right hand is a little lower than his left hand. He's trying to avoid that, bro. Oh, here he goes, takes him down clean. Oh, that was a little too easy there by Leron Murphy. If Fab in his latest video said 4 hours ago, Yulman is a target on the list, but no concrete target. Yeah, Yulman's a target and Wharton's a target. So let's see. What does that mean exactly? We'll find out. There's only a few days left. Let's see. Oh, he's trying to pop his shoulder with that clinch. Watch out for the left body. Watch out for the left body kick, Leron. Watch out. Oh, he eats a knee. Oh, Aaron Pico ate one there for sure. Sheshko, Xerxes, Rasmus, Cheeto will be one of them has to go. Who's your pick to go and see how you spell Rasmus strong? Cheeto Obi Martin should play in the reserves. He's too young to go on loan. I feel at least. I think he needs 1 year in the reserves. If he doesn't do well, 1 year in the championship like we send Toby Collier. And if it doesn't work out, we sell him. Straight. No wasting time. Rasmus doesn't want to go. So I don't know, man. Cheeto Obi... Oh! Spinning elbow knockout again! Oh, Leron Murphy! Oh my god! Back-to-back spinning elbow knockouts in the first round. Bro, he was leading with his head too much, man. He just ate a knee like 20 seconds ago. Give that man a title shot, dude. Man's talking about taking out Volk. Oh, crap. They're trying to get out his mouth guard, dude. He can't. His mouth's locked in. Oh, man. That's the second person that's hurt real bad today. Spinning elbow. He saw him charge, dude. He saw him charge. He kept charging him, trying to take him down, trying to work him. Dude, in the first 20 seconds, he hurt him with a body shot. Absolutely hurt him with a body shot. Yeah, man, you gotta give him the title shot next, man. Forget this Ortega thing or whatever's going on, bro. Forget this Ortega nonsense. You gotta give Leron Murphy a chance, dude. He's what, 10-0 now in the UFC? He's undefeated. Oh, the other way this time. The other way. I think the first one was a spinning elbow. This one was a right spinning elbow, bro. What is this back-to-back spinning elbow? Bro, how are people not watching this card today? I get it. They're super hyped for the main event. But how are people? Oh, shit. Look at that slow motion. Bro, how are people not watching the card today? Three finishes out of 4 fights. And MVP almost finished Cannonier in the first round. Bro, this fight's banging, dude. I said what 9:35 we're gonna start. They're gonna walk out in 9:30, dude. 2 first round finishes. Bro, I thought Lerone Murphy was gonna win by decision. I was not aware of your game, Lerone Murphy. Fair play. Manchester top team, stand up. Fantastic. United fan with old dub. Bro, United fan with a dub. Come on. 12 hours later, another dub, dude. Let's go. Wow. There's a lady wearing an Illinois sash dressed up like a beauty queen. That's really weird. But okay. Chicago's a fun city, dude, from what I've heard. Copy paste of last fight, exactly. I think, except the other hand. Mad. Give him the title shot, man. Forget Evloev, dude. Evloev's boring. Evloev's like 11-0 with 11 decisions, man. Get lost. Lerone Murphy's time, bro. Come on. He took this fight on short notice. Aaron Pico was supposed to fight. This was a short notice fight. Give him his title shot, dude. Come on. Give Volk some fresh meat, bro. Give Volk some fresh meat. Will you be doing It's already set up, Ankit. It's already set up. 8:45 we'll be live. See you there. If you go on my lives, if you go on the live section of my thing, it should be there already. Or the knockout blank gamer Murphy. Fabrizio Romano, Xavi Simons keeps waiting for Chelsea despite Bayern, Man City, and more rumors in the recent days. There's clear desire to join Chelsea. Do you agree with giving everyone the top titles in WWE? I don't agree, but yeah. 100% let's go Volkanovski. Enough of this crap, dude. Longest active win streak in the division, 9 fights. Movsla Evloev 9 fights as well. Forget Movsa, dude. He's boring as hell. Please. See, he walked onto something. That's what he said. See, we said the same. We said that, right? We said that. He obviously saw it too. 1, 2, 3. He's tied third longest active winning UFC streaks with Drickus and somebody else. Bro, I love that, man. They're pushing their teammates to get in. This is so cool. Wow, I love that, man. This is the only sport where they actually want their teammates to do as good as them, right? Even though it's an individual thing, this is 2 spinning elbows. Both fighters have asked their training partners to get signed by the UFC. That is cool. They take their moment and spread the shine on their teammates. I love that. Come on, man. Forget Evloev, dude. He's boring as hell. You can't give Movsa the fight. I know Movsa deserves it, but please, man. Please don't bore us to death. Movsa Evloev all wins in the UFC by decision. He's like 9 or 10 wins by decision in the UFC, and he's like 9-0 in the UFC. Please don't do it to us, man. Lerone Murphy deserves it. He took the fight on short notice too, man. Come on. Please don't bore us to death with the Evloev fight there. Evloev is so boring, dude. He is so boring. My God. We thought Ankalaev was bad. There we go. Rania Derrida, man. Number 5. He beat Robert Whittaker. He said, there we go. This is the guy I'm talking about. There he goes. The king of the fighting nerds. Kaiho Bohailio. He's going to fight Imavov. That's going to be a good fight. Oh, Anthony Hernandez also has come off of a recent win. Last week, I believe. Yes. Roman Dolidze. He said, call me. 7th, bro. The middleweight division is stacked. The middleweight division is stacked, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to see some of the future fights they're gonna have. Caio Borralho is fighting Nasruddin Imamov. I think the winner of that fight gets the winner of this fight. Whoever wins the main event today. Fluffy Hernandez put on an absolute clinic last week. Absolute clinic. Finished Dolidze in 3 rounds. Ranier de Ridder beat Robert Whittaker 2 weeks ago in Abu Dhabi, I think it was. Bro, come on. The middleweight division is popping, dude. Line them up for good old Drickus, dude. Line them up for good old Drickus. That's what I'll say. If not for this bullshit 3-4-3, we have a good team for 4-3. Yeah, that's so. It's an interesting comment you made, Abhijit. So, one thing that I will defend Amarim with, which is not his fault, is that the new ownership has basically said we are looking to buy players that can play in multiple systems instead of this current system they're in, specialists. So basically, they are planning for a future in case Amarim doesn't make it. And you know what? That will sound negative to people, but if I'm being honest with you, I think that is the right approach. Because if we spend too much money on one coach and he doesn't make it, then what do we do with our players? So yeah, I agree. I don't know why I always say a Leon Murphy. It's okay, dude. He does sound like Leon Edwards, though. They're both from parts of England where you can't understand what English they speak. Birmingham and Manchester. Fair enough. Apparently, people in England rate Birmingham as the worst accent in England, apparently. Will Ghana get any playtime at all if he goes to Chelsea? I think there are too many players in Chelsea, so he should have gone to Spurs or Serie A to advance his career. I'll tell you right now, Blank Gamer, I think he's better than a lot. Everyone's been saying this, and I actually think he is going to get plenty of game time. Pedro Neto gets injured a lot. Madueke is not there anymore. Mudrik's not there anymore. Bino Gittins, for all we know, could work out, could not work out. We will never know. It's his first season in England. There is just no guarantee who's gonna come through. So I actually think he's gonna get a lot of game time. Now, does that mean he's going to be a starter? Does that mean he's going to be the best player out there? Well, he's going to have to make sure he is. He's going to have to work hard on that himself. That's his problem. But he's definitely going to get opportunity to do so. 18 people watching. Do like the video, guys. Please, it helps the channel. Do like the video, please. If y'all are new here, welcome to the channel. The main event's up next. Drickus du Plessis, 23-2. Hamzat Chimaev with the Abu Dhabi flag next to him. Shout out to the UAE. 14-0. As you can see, the Imavov is going to fight Caio Borralho, who's not currently in this ranking. And then you see Ranier de Ridder has just taken Robert Whittaker's ranking there. He might get AZ as the next guy. You see Sean Strickland there. There is no fight right now for Sean Strickland. He is currently under a suspension because if you don't know, Sean Strickland has a suspension because he basically put hands on someone after a match in a ring. So he is currently serving a suspension. The date of the suspension is not clear exactly. So that ranking might not last very long. But he did lose last to Drickus, so that's why he's so high up in the ranking at the moment. But Imavov is going to fight Caio Borralho, and as you saw, Imavov is 1 or 2. I forgot what number he's on. They're going to fight I think they're going to headline the card in France. You know, every year they go to France now. The France crowd is popping, dude. The France crowd is popping. Oh, that was nasty that he broke his jaw. He broke his jaw. Robert Whittaker's a real G, dude. Look how relaxed Robert Whittaker is after all 3 teeth went in his face, dude. Look how relaxed he is. That's mad. These fighters are a different breed altogether, man. If I broke my teeth like that, dude, I'd have a panic attack. For sure. That guy he's just like looking around. He's like, yeah, I lost. People are different. These people though are different level, yeah. Different breed of people. Wouldn't it be lovely if we just go to our little friends and say help them out with some funds by taking one of their Tonali or Guimaraes? You mean there's only one United people? I'm telling you right now, Tonali or Guimaraes, probably not Tonali because, you know, they stood by him last year when he had his when he had his betting issue. Don't be surprised if Chimaev wants to leave next year if they don't finish in Europe. Don't be surprised, my friend. Don't be surprised. If they don't finish in Europe next season, it's going to be devastating for Newcastle. And they looked horrible yesterday, by the way. We did a watch along. They were down. They had a one man advantage for over 30 minutes, and they still couldn't score. They looked horrible yesterday. Even though they had the better team, the better bench, the better everything, they still looked horrible. So let's see. When I mean horrible, I don't mean the worst team in the league, but for what you expect, they looked horrible for sure. Man, as I'm getting older, I feel these blows exactly. You know what? It's funny you say that, LJ. I also felt those last two. And I've watched easily over I've watched thousands of MMA matches by now. I've been watching this for at least 15 to 17 years. Like I was an early adopter of MMA. Like my friends used to think I'm crazy when I used to watch it. Like I used to watch it during the Lesnar days, which feels like a lifetime ago. I remember watching 116 Lesnar versus Carvin before he got his diagnosis of diverticulitis. That was probably his best match, dude. Because he came back. The first round was horrible. The second round is he tapped out a gas Shane Carvin. But that first round, he took an absolute beating. Took an absolute beating in that round. 116. I'll never forget. 121. He fought Cain Velasquez, and Cain Velasquez has. You know something. It's so funny you say that, right? I don't know if you've noticed, but Brock Lesnar has like a scar on his cheek. That scar is from Cain Velasquez. If you go see UFC 121 Lesnar versus Velasquez, you'll see the cut on his cheek. The scar you see on Lesnar's cheek it's come from Cain Velasquez. That was almost 15 years ago. That's what's crazy. Hamzat Chimaev's coming out to some tunes. Bro, look at the crowd pop. Look at the crowd pop, dude. Oh, Arman Sarukian's in his team. Ah, yes, because he's training with Calavita, right? I forgot. They have a strength and conditioning coach. Aaron Pico, Sarukian, and Hamza Chimaev has the same conditioning coach in California. See the UAE flag there? Not actually from the UAE, dude. That's so weird. Which is our dominant side, Nathan, right or left? I think left because Cunha and Dogu look good at preseason. I would agree. Will Palin flop this season as well, Nathan? No, he'll probably do better than last season. Nathan, I kept him because I want more points with Fernandes giving him 20 pence. Man, I'm waiting for Chimaev's entry song. Dude, what a day. Arsenal United. Hope it's a cracker match. I just hope we win. A 1-0 will be great. Did you see apparently Chris Jericho's coming back to WWE? Yes, I've heard. Matthew, they should bring Karrion Cross back first. Probably should. Man, last night happy for Kane and Neuer really shushed his haters. There we go. Will the prophecy be fulfilled today? We will see. Make your prediction, guys. Mine is Hamzat in submission in 2 rounds. Drekus 3KO in 3, dude. I'm just picking Drekus. I know I'm going to have instant regret, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've looked like a fool long enough. I want to be ahead of the plan now. That's the perfect way to approach it. Real Madrid, Bayern, Munich, Chelsea, all these good teams do the same. Getting ignored by my Gina? What do you mean, dude? I said hello. I said good morning to you. What do you mean? And last night, Nabri was injured, so Bayern have Kane, Olise, Diaz, no Cam, and backup. Do you think Bayern will sign 2 players? It's no time, Xenos. They could sign 1 player. There's still like 2 weeks left. 2 weeks ish. Hamzat might be the scariest guy in UFC for real. He might be. He does this creepy smile thing. He has a proper villain look, doesn't he? You didn't have Haaland. I didn't have Haaland in my team last year either. Mystic. The whole season I didn't have Haaland in my team last year. He was my captain. I had Kudus and Reinders in my team too. Yeah. Kudus and Ekitike winners really balled out yesterday for sure in the FPL. It was a good call for all those people. As it looks like Kudus might be a better signing than mbeumo, already the worthy guy from Ajax, then Ten Hag who didn't sign. Why does Hamza Chimaev have the UAE flag under his name if he's Russian? So he's actually from Chechnya. But he left Chechnya for Sweden. So he had the Swedish flag under his name for a bit. So he like trained in MMA in Sweden under MMA All Stars. But now I think he's moved to UAE. So I guess he's just using that flag, I guess. Hamza to win it in one knockout. One. I think this is the South African national anthem. I think it is the national anthem. I could be wrong. Welcome, South Africa. Seriously. Welcome. Pep is the hate of FPL. Didn't start Marmoush or Turkey, man. Just ended. Never going for City 3. But Xenos, I told you not to do that to begin with. You should have just listened to me. Dude, only absolute noobs, I'm not calling you one, will go City 3 players. I'm not calling you a noob. Simply because, it's FPL and people get excited. But you don't go 3 any players, bro. Don't go 3 any players. People took an L taking Virgil, Wirtz and Salah. I saw Virgil, Wirtz and Salah. Virgil and Wirtz flopped. Salah got the goal at the last minute. Otherwise, it would have been a complete flop for Liverpool players. If you didn't take Ekitike, it would have been a complete flop yesterday. So that's what I'm saying, man. Never triple up on anybody. It's not worth it. Unless they've got a double game week, do not triple up on anyone. Anybody. It doesn't matter what team. It doesn't matter what fixture. As you saw yesterday, Sunderland won 3-0 against West Ham. No one could have predicted that. Just don't do it. Just don't. You will be really frustrated with FPL if you keep doing that. Matthew, only thing now Jericho can do the list thing. Jericho needs to get back in shape though. He has this weird gut. He has this weird chest. Has anyone noticed Chris Jericho has like a weird chest? It's almost like he has a weird injury on his chest. It's a really weird thing. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Jericho return would blow up even though he's finished. Would you have a 1-0 win against Arsenal, 3-2 win against Arsenal, 89th winner? And choose wisely about players' confidence. Nah, man, I'll take a 1-0 win. Bro, 3 points is all I care about. No more vibes, dude. Ruben Amorim is not a vibes coach, dude. That was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a coach, I would say 3-2. 100%. This guy's not a vibes coach, dude. Just get the 3 points and get on with it. Be honest, would you sign Kudus or mbeumo? mbeumo, dude. I wanted mbeumo 18 months ago, Mystic. I've been manifesting it for 18 months. Ask anyone in the chat. Anyone in the chat will tell you mbeumo. Roy removed Semenyo on the last day, but I thought bought in Kudus, so it's not that bad. You're not wrong to take out Semenyo. Semenyo has lost a lot of his starting 11 players around him, and he's going to lose Ouattara as well. So it's Semenyo's biggest mistake was signing an extension. He should have never signed an extension. He should have never ever signed an extension. Either run out the contract or leave. He's going to be problematic for him. You want the Nobel Peace Award like someone? No, thank you, but I just prefer world peace. DDP smash. Marmoush did play. I have 3 zeros in my team FFS. I told you guys, man, do not triple up on anyone. Whatever you do not triple up on anyone. Don't get gassed. 31 age. Oh, they're both 31. Jesus, Chimaev looks like he's 40. Crazy. How the hell is Chimaev only 31? Chimaev is a favorite? Of course, Death Killer. Chimaev was always going to be the favorite. Always going to be the favorite. This is what I'm saying, dude. People have been writing off DDP forever. I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it. At least Cherky got a goal smash. Changing Marmoush might go for Semenyo, who's on the bench, by the way. Look at him. Look at that evil smile, dude. Let the man retire, Nathan. Him and Edge, Christian look like grandpas. Yeah, but you know what the difference is, dude? Edge can go. And I mean he can go still. That Edge and Christian can actually go. See the match, dude. He wrestled 2-3 minutes after he smashed his ankle jumping off of a ladder. Watch Edge's last match before he returned last month. Seriously, he can still go for 50. He's in incredible shape, bro. If you compare CM Punk and John Cena to Edge's performances, no, they're not even close. And Edge is in his 50s, and John Cena and CM Punk aren't. Also, CM Punk took an 8-year break. He took an 8-year break. John Cena has not been wrestling for 5 years now? Look at Edge's last match, dude, in which he shattered his ankle. He wrestled a 35-minute match? 30-minute match? Bro, there are levels to it. Just because they don't have the same pop, no, that it doesn't take away their ability to go. Trust me, they look like grandpas. Edge can go. Chris Jericho, maybe not so much. Christian and Edge can go. That's all I know. I don't know if they can do it every week, but when they get ready for a match, they can go. That's what I know. But according to current market tendency, Cannonier will go easily for 70-80. Yeah. But that's because now he is re-signed, right, Xenos? Now he has a longer contract. He re-signed in the preseason. He signed an extension in the preseason. They were willing to let him go for 55-60. Now that he's re-signed, he's worth more money. Big mistake, yeah. Don't know why, but I think Cunha might be the one who will score for Man U tomorrow. You mean today, Blank Gamer? It's in 12 hours. Unless you're not from India, Blank Gamer, then I guess it is tomorrow for you. You have mbeumo, right? No, I have Fernandes this week because I don't know if mbeumo will start or not. He's not looking fully fit. But you know what's going to happen. mbeumo is definitely making his entry into the team shortly. They're holding my ball hostage. Let Baliba go here. Seagulls. Put Eze in that list too. Does that change anything? No, because Eze doesn't want to play for United. Eze wants to stay in London. He was interested in Arsenal. Now he's going to Spurs. I prefer players that want to come and play for us always. No one can beat Grandpa Goldberg. Oh, Grandpa Goldberg. It's terrible, dude. Someone who watched WCW is just sad. Look at this. Oh, look, dude. Dricus du Plessis is under his skin. Dude, Dricus du Plessis has been under the last 5 fighters' skins, dude. Did you just see that? Khamzat Chimaev this might be the first time you've seen Khamzat Chimaev rattled. Like someone's actually frustrated him. Oh, wow. They touched gloves. I'm surprised. Bro, look at him. They touch gloves, bro. Look at this. Let's go. Chimaev shoots in 10 seconds. That's the call. I like Semenyo very much, where he feels like a player who can do good in Bournemouth, but not top 6 top. Yeah, but he just shouldn't have re-signed, dude. What? Look at the smile on Khamzat Chimaev's smile. It's so evil, dude. So evil. Boy played yesterday for 70-80 minutes. I watched the entire match. Did you? I didn't see the Brighton match. Ooh, glove touch. Okay, here we go. How long? 4 seconds? 5 seconds? They're 5 seconds in! I told you, 10 seconds. I told you. Oh, he flips him over! He flips him over! Oh, no. Oh, no. I told you in 10 seconds. He does look like a villain, doesn't he, Blank Gamer? I told you, 10 seconds in, man. Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Dricus, get up. Come on, man. The one time I pick you, please. At least put in an effort, dude. Bro, look at the crowd, bro. Are we in Dubai or Chicago? Takes down every UFC opponent he's attempted to take down in 8. Oh, no! Crucifix! Get out, Dricus! Get out! Oh, for the love of God! Get out of this bloody thing! Oh, yeah. Come on, Trek. Oh, shit. Oh, the crucifix. No, come on. No, what's happening, dude? This crucifix position is really difficult to get out of. Is he joining Spurs after being an Arsenal fan, but is he good? Therefore, Spurs have no problem. He is good, sorry. Not is he good. What about Doherty, Abhijit? Who trolled Spurs being an Arsenal fan and then signs for Spurs? There were tweets, there were official tweets. They did a whole promo which was hilarious. Shout out to Spurs to being good sports. Come on, Buck. No, man, he can't get over this guy, man. Oh, this is incredibly frustrating. He's just peppering him, bro. This is not doing damage. What are you not doing anything to him here? Come on, Rikus. Get up. Hamza Chimaev, move. Oh, this is really annoying. Yes, he got out of it finally. Bro, it looks like he's trying to move cement, dude. He can't even move. Bowen Cunha, Eze, mbeumo, Semenyo, Kuru, Xavi Simons. Choose 2 players you want most at United for the camp spot. I didn't want half of these players, dude. I actually don't mind Cunha and mbeumo. The only other person I would take is Semenyo. Because I like Semenyo. But again, they don't necessarily play cams, dude. They play other positions as well. Semenyo plays on the wing, doesn't he? mbeumo's also played on the wing. I'm actually okay with the 10s we got. Jared Bowen's not really a 10, dude. Jared Bowen's a striker or a winger. So I don't want to play people out of position, honestly. Yesterday, KV wasn't normal. He was down. What happened, dude? I went for a minute and then he wasn't on stream then. Do you know what happened? Because I saw him on the stream. I obviously was there. And then suddenly, when I went to do something and came back, the stream was gone. Not really sure what happened there. Hopefully he's okay. Madders called Bale and said Theo Walcott was better. Madders. People were saying he was better than Fernandes, dude. Let's not take Madders, dude. 2 ACLs. He's like 3 years younger than Bruno and has 2 ECL injuries and played half of the matches. Oh, here we go, scramble. No, yaar. No, why you try to scramble, DDP? Why did you try to scramble, man? Get up. Oh, he tried to scramble, DDP. Come on. DDP. Why? Why did you try to scramble that? That was unnecessary, DDP. Trying to scramble again. Oh, look at the bruising on his head. Are you feeling great? Don't look great, but you got this giant bruise on your forehead. 1 round down. Bro, take some rest. Dude, this is the last fight. Last fight, then I'll see you in like 12 hours. Let's not make fun of people because of the injury. I'm not making fun of the injuries, Abhijit. I'm stating a fact. People said he was better than him, and then he's not better than him and he doesn't stay fit. There's a big difference between making fun of his injuries, and I never laughed at his injuries. People have the audacity to compare him to Bruno, which is bullshit. I will defend my players no matter what, especially when it's true. No one's making fun of any injuries here. People thought Madison is so much better than Bruno. Based on what fact? Give me one fact Madison's better. He's going to miss over 2 years of his career, and he's like 3 years younger than Bruno. Bruno's missed matches his career. He's missed one match here, one match. He missed his first match playing at Manchester United at 30 years old. No one's making fun, Abhijit. If don't insinuate that. That's very insulting. No one made fun of him. But it's a fact. When a man can't stay fit, no, you can't compare him to a man that stays fit and he's the captain of the team. People were saying they would take Madison. Our own fans were saying they would take Madison over Bruno. I will defend my captain no matter what. Nobody's making fun of someone's injuries. It's a fact though. He's injury prone. It's not my fault. You think people didn't make fun of Phil Jones, dude, when he was injured? You don't think our fans made fun of Phil Jones when he was injured all this time? What did Phil Jones do to anyone? He has a Premier League title to his name. No, almost all these players don't have one. That didn't stop anyone from making fun of him being injury prone. Nobody's making fun of it. If it's a fact, it's a fact. You can't do anything about it. His hamstrings and his knees are compromised. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's the truth. Call it a gut feeling, but I think DDP might win this. See, I said DDP in 3 rounds, dude. But if he's gonna be like this, he is gonna get tired. For whatever reason, Khamzat Chimaev doesn't seem to be that effective with his wrestling at the moment. I'm kind of shocked. Would you have McTominay in the system? So there was some murmurings, Mystic, that Ruben Amorim was kind of upset that we didn't have McTominay by the time he got here. But actually, Eric Ten Hag didn't want to sell him either. So, it is what it is. He got sold against the coach's wishes. Apparently, Ruben Amorim liked McTominay. Whatever that means, I don't know exactly, but yeah. Then should I take points cut and remove Welbeck and bring in Muniz, Raul Jimenez, or Charleston? Why would you take points cut? Just make one change, dude. It's too early to take points cut, dude. Oh, here he goes. Oh, he almost got his neck. Almost got his neck there. Rickus awareness is great, yeah. Aditya, the real R9. This Baliba looks like a smaller version of Chouameni. When I saw him, I mean how he looks. My bad. Nah, dude, it's okay. But the people that said he's better than Bruno, that's insulting to me, honestly. 170, 112. Yeah, I mean, Duplessis didn't do anything, right? Like, I'll tell you what he is doing. He's defending really well, which is great. My prediction of going 3 rounds is currently accurate. Dude, Welbeck came off the bench. No, I'm saying change one player. I don't take minus points. You just change Welbeck. Do not take minus points straight away. Just make the Welbeck change. Just make the Welbeck change for now. Do the changes progressively. As long as they don't increase in points, you won't buy at a loss. So what I'm basically saying is, if you want to get rid of Welbeck, just change Welbeck. But if you take a points cut means you're changing more than one player, right? Don't take that. Don't take that points cut, I'm saying. Choose who you want to remove, which is the need. Or what you should do, Aditya, see what formation you're going to use for the next game week. DDP getting dog walked. I don't agree, Death Killer. People have not lasted this long with Chimaev on the ground at all. I think DDP is doing his best work. I think he's been the most successful at stopping Khamzat Chimaev from tapping out someone. Chimaev has almost spent 10 minutes on the ground and he's not come even close to submitting him or hurting him. I think Dricus du Plessis has done a great job, if you know what I mean. It's proved now, wrestlers, the alpha martial arts, nothing comes close. You still have to have a chin though. As you saw what happened to Pico. Pico was a generational wrestler looking to go to the Olympics. From 15 years old, he was I think the best wrestling prospect. And obviously he decided to not go to college and all. He decided to become an MMA fighter. But as you saw, if you don't have a chin or if you're over-reliant on wrestling, you will get taken. I hope I don't regret not keeping the long blonde in my team this season. Bro, listen, last season people said the same thing. Salah just ended up having more points. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll tell you this for sure. Next year, everyone's going to have Haaland in their team because I think next year Salah's not going to even be in the Premier League. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. He's just getting controlled, not dog walk. Exactly. But when Khabib did it, it was not dog walking. Dude, the thing with Khabib is Khabib can't do anything on the ground. The thing with Hamzat Chimaev is he has one punch knockout power. He has put people to sleep with his hands. Hamzat Chimaev is not overly reliant on wrestling. It's just easier for him. Habib couldn't knock out anyone if he tried. If Habib Nurmagomedov stood with Edson Barboza the whole 25 minutes, he would have got knocked out. If Habib Nurmagomedov stood the whole 25 minutes with Dustin Poirier, he would have got knocked out. Hamzat Chimaev can actually strike. That's what makes him really frightening. Him and Makhachev can actually strike. Like Makhachev can stand with you for 25 minutes. He might get cut, he might get hurt, he might get roughed up, but he can still beat you in striking. The thing about Habib is Habib mostly couldn't beat anybody in a striking match. Oh, Dick has caught him. Oh, dumped him again. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. I said 3 rounds, man. Drakus, don't make me look bad, cuz. Don't make me look bad. Actually, he can't make me look bad now because I thought Hamzat's going to win in 3 rounds too. If the match ends now, this will be the most ideal pick I've ever made in my life because I honestly nobody would pick Hamzat Chimaev to go 3 rounds, and if he somehow wins in this round, it'd be great. I don't think Hamzat Chimaev is getting tired though. I have to say, people were banking on the fact that he's going to get tired. I don't think he's going to get tired. He's looking great. He's not looking gassed. He's not wasting too much of his energy. He's in this position which is quite comfortable. Drickus can't seem to get him off, so that's a problem. Let's see what happens. Bro, Makhachev outboxed Dustin. That's what I'm saying. Makhachev and Hamzat Chimaev can actually stand and fight for 25 minutes. Habib can't do that. Habib would dog walk you because that's how much better he was at wrestling than everybody else. I still think Habib's wrestling is the best. 100%. I think he's better than Chimaev. He's better than Makhachev. He's better than whoever else you can name. I think his wrestling top control is way better than all these guys for sure. I would be very, very worried. Very, very worried if I had to wrestle Habib. Haaland, Kudus, Reinders, Palmer aren't leaving my team this season. I have Pedro, but now I plan to bring in Gyökeres or maybe even Sesko if Sesko looks good in his first 3 matches. Yeah, but you have to hope the price doesn't rise, dude. If the price rises and João Pedro's loses his pricing, then you'll have to buy him you'd have to make adjustments for the money. Crucifix again, it's over. You know what though, dude? Just by how much force Chimaev is putting, it's not though. That's the thing. I think you know what? I have to say one thing though. Chimaev is he's being very deliberate here because this is a position where if it doesn't work out, you can get gassed, right? Because you're going to rain down elbows full pressure. And Dricus du Plessis just giving him the side of his head and the back of his head is brilliant because you can't hit at the back of your head. So Dricus du Plessis is doing his best defensive possibility here. He's trying to get out, as you can see, but it's just not possible. So he's doing the next best thing. He's just absorbing blows to the side of his head, hoping Chimaev doesn't make a mistake and hit the back of his head a lot. So yeah, he's just being super safe. Du Plessis minus 750 underdog. Well, I'll tell you right now, I think Du Plessis is going to survive this round. And at this point of time, Chimaev is your champion because Chimaev's 3-0 up. But yeah. Hello, good morning. I have a feeling Sheshko will be either Haaland who will cook from first season or like Nunez who will never adapt in the PL. Thoughts? Bro, to say Nunez doesn't adapt, it would be a bit of a stretch. Nunez just couldn't finish. I think Sheshko can finish. And here's a funny thing no one ever tells you, Mystic. Darwin Nunez's best games, I thought, were from the wing. And he also played left wing at Benfica. I feel when he's not, I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel when he's not in direct pressure of trying to score a goal, he does his better work. And I've been saying this from the last 1.5 years. It's kind of like Jackson, right? They're in these good positions, but the finishing is just not good. Oh, Mount! Oh no, he's ramping up to finish. He's ramping up to finish. I said rear naked choke in 3 rounds for Chimaev. He's trying to get it. Drickus is fighting like hell, bro. Come on, Drickus. Come on, the boy. Respect Drickus, man. 3 rounds. Chimaev's only seen 3 rounds. He's going to see his first 4th round ever. Bro, Drickus is tough, man. Drickus is tough. Finally, we can put respect on his name. Win or lose today. He's going to take Chimaev to a 4th round. Yeah, he's surviving this round. There's 10 seconds left. He's going to take Chimaev to the 1st round. I'm pretty sure this is Chimaev's first 4th round ever. Yeah. You got to put some respect on Drickus' name, man. The defensive wrestling has been great. The defensive wrestling has been great. Absolutely great. I think Drickus is feeling it now, though. I have to say. Drickus is definitely feeling it now. Now he's looking tired. He's saying he's feeling great, but he's definitely tired now for sure. Keep saying he's feeling great. Good for him. We're going to fight him now. What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? They're going to fight him now. What the hell have they been doing for 3 rounds? Hamzat Kirazovic Chimaev. I want to see how many rounds he's done. They all seem quite impressive that Drickus lasted this long. I don't think anyone expected him. There's 3 middleweights in the building, ranked middleweights. They all seem to be quite impressed. No, get up! Oh, look! Oh shit, man! Oh yaar. EDP's endurance is commendable for it. Bro, it is all after the nose surgery. It is all after the nose surgery. I'm telling you. It is all after people made fun of him. People were like, what do you mean he's been breathing at 10%? Ever since he had the nose surgery, he's not gassed and he's won all his fights clean. Hamzat Chimaev received UAE citizenship in 2025. I didn't even think you could be a citizen in UAE if you're not born there. That's interesting. I just read that on Wikipedia. That's why he has the flag. He has UAE citizenship. Okay. Definitely didn't know that. Now it makes more sense. The flag makes a lot more sense now. For sure. Come on, Drickus. Oh, shit, man. He can't get out of the body lock either. It's tough, yeah. It's really tough. 3-3, 1-1, 2-2, 2-2, 1-1. Yep. First ever time he's been in the 4th round, Chimaev. I really commend it, yeah. I really commend it. Difference is the level of wrestling is too much. Yeah, I mean, he's from South Africa, dude. Do they even wrestle there? You can't make up all the deficiencies, man. Can't. Both Pedro and Sesko are 7.5. I'm now playing 3-5-2, but I want to play 3 strikers 2-3 weeks down the line when Arsenal have their tougher fixtures. Then I will play Haaland, Gyökeres, one or Sesko, Pedro. No, I get they're both 7.5 now, but when you want to make that change, their prices may vary. That's what I'm trying to say. If João Pedro has a couple of stinkers, his price is going to go down. So if you have Pedro now, You know what I'm saying? If your price goes down, you bought him for 7.5, but you'll sell him for 7.4. So, of course, Sunderland was going to win with the return of the great Xhaka. 3-0, dude. 3-0. The Stadium of Light was crazy, dude. Oh, no. Drickus tried to roll there. No, don't make him do it. Not again. Not again. Oh, thank God. Oh, Drickus, man. Hats off here. Hats off. Is this DDP the Bishara who... No, yeah. No. He's not that. Talking about Fafi? No. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I like Nunez very much. If he wasn't an LFC player, would have fitted perfectly Amron's system. I'm pretty sure Nunez was one of the people Ragnick was also looking at, wasn't he? .446, 447, 443, 22. Oh, they're standing him up. Okay. Come on, good old Drickus. Throw something. Oh! Oh no, I thought he hurt it. Oh shit. Take down again. Drickus finally gassing out, bro. Hats off to Drickus here. Whatever it is. People will say it's a one-sided fight, whatever, but Chimaev has not been able to do anything to him except take him down. Let's be honest. That crucifix damage, fine, but it wasn't really it wasn't fight-changing damage or anything. He has done great. He has done great. And he's defended the rear naked choke brilliantly every single time. He can't defend the takedown. That's it, man. That's the difference. He has not taken any wrestling damage. He's not done anything. Khamzat Chimaev is looking frustrated because you know what? The truth of the matter is Khamzat Chimaev thought he's going to tap him quick. Let's be honest. Khamzat Chimaev thought he was going to get him out there quick. But Drickus du Plessis today has shown that he is exactly where he is and he's an elite middleweight. Bro, get a wrestling coach, my friend. Get a wrestling coach. My God, you're going to be so good. Get a wrestling coach. Submission defense, great. Ground and pound defense, great. Takedown defense, not so great. Or actually, in fairness, I don't think people would have lasted these many takedowns. I don't know how you explain it, man. He just can't shake the takedown off. That's what I would call it. Look at Drickus, dude. Look, unbelievable. Chimaev is not happy. You can tell he's not happy. Just don't brag about someone in Fiorentina this season. Why would I not do that? Convenient. Oh, okay, Chimaev wants to strike now. Oh. Okay. No. Don't, no jumping stuff, Drickus. No jumping stuff. Ooh. 1-1-2. I feel like Chimaev doesn't want to strike with him, which makes me wonder: is he nervous about Drickus's? Is he nervous about Drickus's striking? Only Usman was close to defeat Khamzat. Gilbert Burns did well too, but those were 3 rounds, man. Those are 3 rounds. This is damn. Oh no, crucifix. Did you call Batista a legend and Hall of Famer? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Don't be surprised if the whole of Evolution joins in, dude. And Ric Flair has like a fourth Hall of Fame ring. How many Hall of Fame rings does Ric Flair have, by the way? He's gonna get another one. Evolution's gonna go in for sure. Oh no! Americana! No, he got out. Oh, he's moving. Come on, stand up, Drickus. Stand up. I'll tell you what. Chimaev is also looking a little slow now. Finally, he's looking a little slow now. This Chimaev, for sure. Hamza does have a gas tank. Yeah, I guess we finally got. We see, bro. He's training with Sam Calavita. I don't know if you know who that is, Jayesh, but he was the strength and conditioning coach for Aaron Pico for the longest time. He's based out in California. And if you see Embedded, he's training there with Sam Calavita in California. He came down early to train in California, not in Chicago. Him and Pico were both on the card, and Arman Sarukian is also training with him. And Sam Calavita basically told Hamza Chimaev, you can go down to 170 if you want, Chahish. And guess what? I don't do you know how much he weighed in for today's fight? He weighed in at 183 for this middleweight title fight. I've never seen anyone. Very few people are 2 pounds below, dude, for the championship weight. Below the championship weight. He came in at 183. Sam Calavita's telling, he switched. Oh, he's on top now. Come on, Drickus, it's time. It's your time. Do something. 183, dude. And he's telling him he can go down to 170. And this guy's guillotine! No, yeah, he should have just gotten up. DDP. Fucking hell, man. Okay, there's no finish in this fight. So the one fight we thought there's going to be a finish and there's no finish in. I literally thought there was going to be a finish in this fight more than any other fight. I knew the flyweights were going to go to a distance. They didn't. I thought Lerone Murphy... No, they didn't. I thought Lerone Murphy was going to go to the decision. They didn't. I thought MVP's fight was going to a decision. They did. I thought this fight was definitely not going to go to a decision, dude. 3 out of the 5 fights I thought would go to a decision. And the one fight I thought that wouldn't did. Oh, he's making him get up. What's happening? That is weird. He's not busy enough. Okay, fair enough. Drickus. Head kick. Left high. Drickus. Oh, Drickus is gone, dude. Oh. Hamza, don't get complacent, buddy. Don't get complacent. Drickus, come on. Oh! Drickus. Left high. No, shit. Oh, he sprawled him. Sprawl. No. Stop. Oh, Drickus reverses. Full mount. Drickus, just unload. Oh, he's got the choke in. No, shit. No. Hamza Chimaev is the new middleweight champion. Okay, let me put it this way. Is Batista the weakest of the 4 regarding the wrestling? Of course. Chimaev wins, yeah. Bro, the respect for Duplessis has gone up tenfold. Tenfold, bro. I am okay with taking this loss today. But I told all of y'all that he's not going to get finished. I told y'all he's not going to get finished in the first round, dude. I said this is going to go 3 rounds. You have to put respect on his name now, bro. That's it. Nothing else to say. You have to just put respect on Drickus' name. Bro outlasted Whittaker. He outlasted like a bunch of people, bro. Seriously. Just gotta. And he was on his back for the majority of the 25 minutes. And he survived every round. He didn't take max damage. The respect has gone all the way up for Drickus, bro. Seriously. That's what happens when the wrestling difference is too much here. But 100%, man. The respect, Drickus has gone so high up in my respect level, dude. And if Calavita is saying that Chimaev is going to drop down to 170, fucking hell. Della Maddalena, love Jack, but he ain't no. This guy is not Bilal. Dude. Bilal, he's not going to need 9 attempts. Bilal made 9 attempts and took him down twice. I'm telling you right now, Hamzat Chimaev is not going. If Hamzat Chimaev shoots 9 times, he's going to land 6. That's it. Della Maddalena. Oh my God. If he calls out Jack now, or he calls out Ankalaev or Pereira, let's see what he does. Sarukian is there. Fifty, 44. And the prophecy has been fulfilled. Predictions for today. My prediction was the 1-1. I think I'll stick to it. I said 1-1 on my game week 1 predictions. I'll stick to it. Crazy. I think Arsenal has edge only and only because of the midfield. Yeah, I'd agree. 15-0. New middleweight champion. 15th undisputed middleweight champion. 15-0. United needs a good midfield in order to compete. Yeah, agree. What is he saying? That's Elil Latifi there in full black. Used to be a former ranked light heavyweight. Good card as well. Yeah, it was a good card and a good event for sure. Oh, he's giving some credit to Drickus there. Bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow for the Manu. Blank Gamer, where are you watching from? The Manu matches today for us. But yeah, just like a blanket. That's a very nice way of putting it. Price that was promised. Who won? Hamzat Chimaev won by decision. 5-0. We'll move back to India next year. I live in Canada, so match a fight. Yeah, oh yeah. Rhythm's also in Canada right now, blank gamer. Move back to India next year. No one's beating Hamzat in this division. Bro, you said that about Umar, dude. And I told you what happened. Who could beat him in this division? There is a name, but I don't want to say it yet. I'm getting nervous to say the name, so I'm not going to say it. I can't back him like I backed Mirab, unfortunately. I would love to, but I can't. There is a name I'm thinking of in the back of my mind, but I'll just keep it to myself right now. Why does the Terry guy come on United Stand nowadays? Collabs, dude. They used to not get along with each other. And apparently they are now. Time heals everything. Uh, what an ass fight. Wow, LJ. I think you're the only one who feels that way. It's just interesting. I just think people thought Hamzat was going to destroy him and he didn't because Drickus is a lot tougher than people give him credit for. But fair enough. Fair enough. A lot of people thought he was going to win the first round. I said it's going to go 3 rounds minimum. I said Drickus is a lot tougher than we are giving him credit for. He defended really well, man. Submission defense was great. Ground and pound defense was great. 3 straight rounds he was in the crucifix and he couldn't be finished. I know plenty of fights that have ended in 1 round in the crucifix. His defense was great. The takedowns were the difference, man. Don't say Bo Nickel. No, come on, dude. I never believe that nonsense anyway. The guy fights Cans and says he's calling out Chimaev, dude. That's mad. You can't fight Cans and call out Chimaev. Hamzat was a god tier fighter for him, not like others, but he's just a maniac who likes to grapple. Yeah. It just makes you respect Islam Makhachev more, actually. More than anything, I was watching this fight and I was thinking, God damn it, Islam Makhachev is really good. I don't know why that I was thinking that, but that's what I was thinking. Islam Makhachev is really good. That's all I'll say. Different weight class, Death Killer. Who can actually defeat Hamza? Ankalaev. Apparently, he wants to fight the winner of Alex and Ankalaev, and he also wants to fight Jack Dalla Maddalena. He wants to be a 3-weight UFC champion, which would be the first of its kind. He came in at 183. He used to fight at 170. His strength and conditioning coach, which he's been using for this fight, Sam Calavita, who Aaron Pico and Sarukin are also using in California. He's saying he can make 170 safely. So I'm telling you right now, dude, he's not Bilal, dude. Jack Maddalena is going to get roughed up. Bilal took 9 attempts to take him down twice in 25 minutes. Hamzat Chimaev is not going to need 9 attempts. I'll tell you that much for sure. But yeah. Who can defeat Hamzat? Bro, you got to touch him. You got to touch him to death. I don't think anyone can defeat him. I think you gotta be super tactical. Or you have to have like god tier 1 punch power. Like seriously, it's tough. First 3 division champ, GOAT then. Oh yeah, first 3 division champ, then definitely GOAT then. No doubt about it for sure. Because as a champion, he showed that any fight in second round crucifix, give it up, not bro. 3 rounds of crucifix. 3 rounds. That is mad. The first 2 rounds, he had over 4 minutes of ground control, Chimaev, and he survived it. Bro, the respect for Drickus, like I said again and again, it's gone up. It's gone up high. Abuga raat ko maut ka khel. Alright guys, that reminds me. I'm off now. I will see you 8:45. The link's already there. It's going to be an interesting match. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Going to be an interesting match. Starting with Onana and substitutions. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, guys, I will see you later on. Take care. Have a good Sunday. And I'll see you for the United Arsenal game. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care.